One word, Benchwarmers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Benchwarmers and besties. We have some tea to talk about this week.
Spicy news we do.
So, we usually don't start shows this hot, but we really wanted to today just to really get you guys' minds moving. You guys' minds, just your gelatinous minds getting solidified as we speak.
Our brains are getting rock hard in the studio.
Exactly.
Yes.
Rock solid, someone even said.
Rock solid.
Anyways, I'm Greyson Calonge. I am joined by Andrew Patterson, Abe Bates, and Bradley Hicks.
Yes, got the whole crew here today.
Whole crew
I'm
here
so
today.
happy.
Which
I love it.
Been a long time coming. We're going to go ahead and give you a rundown of the show real quick, just because, we don't do that enough, and we just want to tell you guys. So we're going to talk about the Patriots first, mainly because if you're an NFL fan, you know exactly what we're about to talk about and why we're talking about the Patriots first. We're continuing on with the Team Outlooks series that we've been doing for one whole episode now. You got a taste, and you came right back, so thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike my ex.
Happens to the best of us, brother.
Yeah, it's okay, though. I'm happy with where I am. I could not be happier with where I am.
Let's go.
Anyways.
What's his name?
Perfect. That was perfect.
That was awesome.
With that, we
That was
segue
awesome.
into Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini.
Honestly, just hot take off the cuff. I don't blame either of them.
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing. Also,
I-
they're just friends or
They're just friends.
lovers. Who knows?
Or maybe more.
Well,
Yeah.
And
I think that the biggest issue is that they're married.
Oh, they're both married to
Oh,
separate
yes.
people?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
problem.
So I don't think that you would.
I knew
I just wanted to correct
Rossini
that.
was
Yeah.
married.
I thought we were kind of like joking around. I was like, yeah.
You're about to be on the news.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you guys don't know what happened, basically, I don't know exactly the location, but
I think it was somewhere in Arizona.
it was in Arizona.
Vrabel and Rossini got caught, sitting by the pool together.
Not necessarily doing anything bad,
Yeah.
but they
Well,
were,
some
they were
embraces.
secluded.
There was two little, kind of scandalous photos where, they're, hugging it out at a
Right.
bar.
They're definitely
And then-
Holding hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little hand-holding.
In
Oh,
the
yeah.
Sedona sunset behind
It
them.
was beautiful.
I
then-
don't blame them.
Then there was one of them, it very much so looked like they were on a dinner date.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
yeah, they look like a couple, straight up.
I will say this. It looks like one of those Hollywood secret paparazzi photo shoot things.
It does.
Because that's
It
kinda
looks
what
like
it
a
was.
TMZ scoop.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta talk about it because it sounds weird, but this is genuinely kind of big. Because
I mean, it's a head coach of a Super Bowl contending team that is with maybe romantically one of the biggest media voices for the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and she's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does so much within the NFL and within ESPN as a whole. If
Yeah.
people who don't watch football might not know who Mike Vrabel is, but people who don't watch football might know who Diana Rossini is.
Yeah, because she's she's up there with Schefter, Rappaport,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
those guys.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
she's a
mean,
big dog.
This kind of explains all the AJ Brown to the Patriots talk that we were seeing a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was like,
Before
babe, I told you not to say anything.
How do we know everything that's going to happen with the Patriots so early on? That's so
How does Diana keep getting these
It's that pillow talk.
She's so good. She's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's not a huge scandal as of right now because
No,
both have addressed it and both have kind of already written it off a little bit.
Yeah. And I think Rossini has been put on leave by the Athletic while they do their own investigation. But
Yeah, well, because in general, you also from Rossini's standpoint, you can't do that.
No.
Yeah, that is literally not okay.
within the span of the athletic reporting realm, within the reporting realm, period, you can't do that. I guess for Mike Vrabel, it's detrimental to the team to do that.
to team culture and to his marriage.
Yeah,
I mean, he's going to
Yeah.
get clowned.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
by his
He's-
players.
he's in
But
the doghouse.
it's not objectively illegal for him to do it.
No.
In the reporting world, it is illegal for her to do that.
Yeah.
Not law
Especially if you
illegal,
work
but
for the Athletic,
Yeah,
which is the AP for for sports.
Yeah.
And this, I'm going to say this. It is very on brand for a Patriots head coach, though.
That's true.
I mean, it's pretty hilarious.
That's
like, I
true.
mean, they can't keep getting away with it. Like,
is
it's
crazy.
ridiculous.
They can't keep getting away with
Can't
it.
keep getting away with it. They can't keep getting away with it.
And have y'all seen like even before all this broke and leaked, it was a bunch of clips of Rossini just kind of talking crazy in like at media days
She has
just
had,
about
she
her
has
own
said
personal
some
life.
crazy things. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to pull up some audio
There-
or some quotes.
There was one about Miami. She's like, I just couldn't even talk about it.
She was like, I
Oh,
couldn't even
yeah.
tell my husband about some of the things that I did, and like I forgot who else was on it. Was on the podcast or whatever the talk show with her,
panel, yeah.
and they were like, "You probably shouldn't say that." They were like, are you sure?
probably eating it
Yeah, they're
yourself.
like, "Oh, okay, that's something to say." All right.
Yeah.
Before any of this came out,
Yeah, I don't know. It's all fishy to me. Like, there's nothing about this whole case that isn't fishy. But I mean,
No, but you got to respect it.
yeah, I mean,
Kind of.
Players gotta play.
it's- exactly. Yeah.
I don't, dude, it's bad.
It's
man.
kill or
It
be
is
killed
bad.
out here.
it is bad. Shout out Robert Saleh for never doing any of this. Shout out.
Let's go.
Oh, you
The
better
true
knock
family
on
man.
wood.
Shout out
Solid.
John. Shout out John Harbaugh. Shout out.
It's about to be a huge scandal.
Shout out Kevin Stefanski.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Robert Saleh and
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh my God. The bald meetup.
The bald, bro, the bald boys, man, getting it going. My goodness.
Anyways, rolling into what we actually have talked about today.
Yeah, let's get serious.
We're going to talk about the New England Patriots. As you know, we spin a wheel before we do all these episodes. We find 4 teams that the wheel so graciously provides us. We have the New England Patriots today. We have the Green Bay Packers. We have the Chicago Bears, which kind of funny that them two got drawn together.
The Bears.
And we have the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, yes.
So obviously,
yes.
I'm really praying that the wheel spaces out the Falcons, the Titans, and the Chargers, just so it spaces out our teams. And so far, it's done a great job. So we got Patriots on deck today. We got Titans on deck today. We got Bears. We got Packers. So 4 teams that are in somewhat different areas, which is going to be fun too.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like our last episode, we had 2 teams that sucked and 2 teams that were great.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit more talk, but we're going to talk about a team that has a lot of talking about to do, which is really weird for a defending AFC champion. But the New England Patriots, to me, their biggest needs are a true edge rusher because they lost Chase on.
Yep.
They need a tackle because
He was like their only production on
Yeah.
the defensive line outside.
I'm
of-
shocked they let him walk, honestly.
Yeah.
And then they need a tackle because clearly Will Campbell sucks. They at least need someone to supplement him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He was a guard coming out of LSU,
Yeah, he
right?
was a
Yeah, so really they need a tackle so that they can move over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to supplement him.
And I'm not saying that he couldn't be a good tackle, but you definitely, like you talked about the supplemental, you need a veteran there who can teach him how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's clear that your line coach did not do that.
Yeah, to me, I totally agree. I think they need to decide before this draft starts, do they want a true tackle and just drop Will Campbell back to where he's supposed to be at guard, or do they want to keep him at tackle because his size is so good, then go out and get a veteran tackle and then go get a guard in the draft? Because they already proved last season you can't just draft a tackle and put him at guard. You can't just draft a guard and put him at tackle, especially a guard and put him at tackle.
Yeah. Because it's totally different.
It's a totally different game. So with that being said,
I mean, there's some good tackles on the
Yeah,
market
there
still.
is.
There's a bunch of good ones. Cam Robinson, Jonah Williams, just from
Taylor
doing a quick
Decker.
scroll right here.
Yeah.
My guy, Taylor Decker.
Yeah, Taylor Decker's still. That whole situation's kind of weird because
Yeah.
I saw a thing where he gave his performance or some kind of money back to the Lions after he
I
retired.
didn't know that.
Like they gave him money for I don't know something going
Yeah.
into next season, and he gave it back. And apparently, back in the day when Barry Sanders retired, he set the precedent for that. With the Lions, like giving money
Interesting,
back
right,
if
giving
you
it back.
retire suddenly. Yeah.
Wow.
So
It's
the
admirable.
Lions have an issue with players retiring suddenly.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Yeah.
if that's a precedent.
Seriously.
Well, I'll say this is
Calvin
kinda,
Johnson did it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he did the money thing, but
this is kind of interesting too. He is listed still as a free agent, so like he has not fully pulled his name out. So like someone could go and pick him up and convince him to come back, but who knows?
yeah.
Anyways, they hold the 31st overall pick, the 63rd overall pick, and the 95th overall pick. By the way, we're doing only picks 1 through 100 because, or if it's like a fringe pick, like 105, we might consider it, but not really necessary. Anyways, at 31, I mean, they can really talk. Like the good thing about the Patriots is they can go tackle / guard, then go edge, or then go wide receiver one with their first round pick. And it really won't matter because all three would be great pickups, and none are more needed than others. Yeah. To me, at least. So, I mean
at the end of the first round, personally, I'd go wide receiver.
I was
just
right.
because that was a glaring issue last year. That
and they did get Dobbs. Like they do have Romeo Dobbs now.
Yeah,
so
got
that
does help. Oh yeah,
but
bobblehead himself.
Right,
he's not a one. I mean, that's the exact same problem.
And to be honest, you're not.
Hold up, because we don't necessarily know if Romeo Dobbs isn't a one, because I think he has one upside. You know what I'm saying?
He played really well in that last playoff game.
His head takes up a lot of space.
His head does take up.
It makes him look smaller than he is.
Well,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
how tall is
he? He was in a room with fringe wide receiver ones.
All
also.
of them were fringe. Yeah, true. He's almost in the exact same like talent pool.
Yeah.
Except now he's a little bit.
Yeah,
ahead.
and even if you take a wide receiver at the end of the first round, it's not like that guy's going to be a day one.
Right, he's not.
That's true.
He's not going to be a Carnell Tate type of guy.
Exactly.
But he's 6'2".
Romeo Dobbs is 6'2".
Romeo Dobbs is 6'2".
He looks so small out there.
He does look really
does.
small.
What in the world?
Maybe he should take off the Guardian helmet.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
That's crazy.
We don't want my man to go crazy now.
Yeah.
You're trying to get Antonio Brown.
Does
to
say
the Patriots.
AB, Tyreek Hill, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, I could see them getting a Concepcion. I could see them getting an Omar Cooper.
Yeah, either of
those guys
yeah.
might be available, should be. So
Yeah, I penciled in Denzel Boston just as kind of like the safest pick who absolutely should be available.
will be there. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's kind of a deep wide receiver class. So.
Oh yeah.
it is, but
options.
it's also deep defensive line, defensive edge.
Yeah, that too.
I'm looking
There's
at
a lot of options.
I looked at CBS Sports and they had the Patriots picking Mason Thomas from Oklahoma.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the top edge rushers.
Yeah, we know about him in Tennessee. Yep.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, you do. I forgot.
or alternatively, if you do want to go that route of tackle and then kind of supplement, oh my gosh, Will Campbell with that tackle, you could go Max. I'm just letting y'all know I practiced this 3 times.
this is the
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Ihanachor out of ASU. He's a tackle. He is massive. He's 6'6", 330.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big old dude. I mean, I'm great with them going either direction here because I don't really also think they're going to find a true great edge at 31 that they wouldn't find at like 63 for about the same value.
That's fair. I'm gonna say this though. I think if they do go with the supplemental route, it needs to be with a veteran. Otherwise, you have 2 young guys who, because he might not be good.
Right.
Either.
What if he doesn't pan out?
Yeah, but if neither of them pan out, then you got 2 tackles.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. They are at a time where they can take a risk just because their whole team is so kind of in the middle right now. Because again, of every second place team in the NFL for a very long time, we have not seen a team with like this many question marks in a while.
Yeah,
just because.
Do they still have a bunch of cap space?
Let me look. Great question. But yeah, I mean, kind of found a way to just sneak in to the Super Bowl. So now
There's just a well-coached team.
exactly
They got
Yeah.
35
the end of the
mil.
day.
Gets the boys up.
35.
They got 35 mil, so they could totally make a splash still.
Yeah.
AJ Epinesa is still available. He's only 27 years old.
Yeah,
Or AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is that's possible as well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, for their round 2 though, this is where I have them more reaching into the bag of an edge.
Yeah.
With there, I mean, Joshua Josephs is projected to be directly at their spot, which is someone who we know very well here on the show.
That wouldn't be bad.
And I think that'd be a great pickup for them. He has that upside potential that it's kind of funny. I think his draft comparison is Byron Young, who's also a Tennessee product, which is completely true. It's really funny.
He's kind of like a great value James Pierce.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Also, he won the Heisman
With more of a
my
sane brain.
NCAA
Actually,
dynasty,
that's
I swear to God.
hilarious. That's awesome.
With a more sane brain.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
yeah.
the Lord.
Just a
Cross
little
your
bit.
fingers.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't go
Yeah.
crazy in New
Trust
England.
Trust me, at the end of the season, I was like, oh, this guy's the real deal. And now I'm really upset.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And then, I mean, if they go the wide receiver route, then maybe you look back into that tackle guard at this spot. You know, that's a huge maybe. I mean, we're not NFL GMs. Oh, hey, by the way, next Monday, I probably should have teased this already, but we are dropping the mock draft on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex Carpenter sat on our doorstep begging us to do it, so we will do it.
He said, if you don't do it, you're canceled.
Yep.
So we were like,
Yep.
no cancellation
He
here,
said-
big dog.
TMZ photos of all of us hanging out
He's
in
got-
Arizona.
he's got
He's
blackmail
got all of those
photos.
photos of us. We're cooked.
I'm just going to read out a couple names they could go for here. Jennings Dunker, a tackle out of Iowa, which Iowa O-linemen are about the safest pick.
Oh, yeah.
Of all
Yeah.
time.
I mean, tried and true.
Yeah, or Notre Dame guards. Those
Oh.
two are the safest
Yeah.
picks you could ever
Yeah.
go with.
Yep.
Then Chris Brazel, wide receiver. Again, if they don't end up going receiver earlier. Jake Golday, who is a linebacker who could be an edge rusher for them if they really want him to be.
Mhm.
I don't really think he will, but I mean, if they want a supplemental linebacker, could be interesting. Skylar Bell is a guy who I love in this draft, who I could totally see rocking with them because he does have that wide receiver one upside. Then, I mean, past that, you've got Bryce Lance as well, who's a wide receiver out of North Dakota State. Joshua Josephs, who's an edge. Caleb Tiernan, who is a tackle. Derek Moore, who's an edge. And Danny Dennis Sutton, who's an edge. I'm just reading out a bunch of
Well,
names here.
Let me
Heard
ask.
of Dennis Sutton.
Let me ask you, and I this is just pure speculation. Obviously, nobody would know. But do you think with the Ruben Bain things that came out, do you think he could drop the 31?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
There's no shot he goes past
Howie
15.
Roseman
Okay.
is licking his chops. At it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Dude,
gosh.
If he speaking of can't keep getting away with it, if he pulls that, bro, oh my gosh,
Dude,
it would be so bad.
It's always him and the Ravens. Like
Always.
those two, some weird story will always come. Like for the
Yes.
Eagles, it's always some weird story will come out. And then for the Ravens, some guy will just oddly fall. Like Kyle Hamilton was projected to be a top
Oh, my
5
gosh.
pick, and he
Malachi
falls.
Starks going to the Ravens
Yeah, what
like
is
at the
that?
end of the first round last year.
Yes.
I was
Oh.
livid
Who was that?
as someone who despises the Ravens.
Was it Carter, or was it the other guy?
Abdul Carter?
No, he, the
Jalen Carter.
defensive line.
It was
yeah.
Jalen Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
he
was
dropped that far, and everyone was like,
because the whole car situation, another car
Yeah.
situation. So
so I guess he's okay with taking people that are
no.
reckless behind
He
the
does
wheel.
he is
not care.
a-okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Patriots at the 95th overall pick. It doesn't really matter as much, but I have them taking Romello Height out of Texas Tech. I'm sure that's a name that we've all somewhat become familiar with just with how good he did in the one college football playoff game. He's an edge rusher.
Yep.
Paired up with David Bailey. My only concern with him is that he was paired up with David Bailey. How good is he really if he was paired up with David Bailey for every snap?
Yeah. I mean,
But-
it's an easy job if the other guy, like on the other side of the line, is the best pass rusher in the nation.
Yeah,
And-
you're going solo every rep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for that that pick, it's looking like I'm kind of seeing like Oscar Delp around in that area too, because they do need a tight end.
Yeah,
Do you think that would be a good pick, or
I think that's a great pick. For
Yeah, I
them.
mean
Yeah,
Henry's
if
getting
Delp is
old.
still available in the
Yeah.
third round, then absolutely, yeah.
okay?
They might need to target a quarterback. I don't really know who their quarterback is, but I've heard
I
he's.
can't remember his name.
I remember his
Yeah,
nickname.
not very-
Oh, what's his
Drake May.
Yeah, yeah. What's
Great
his real
nickname,
name?
though.
What is his real name?
No idea. That's crazy.
That's the greatest mystery.
Yeah, but I mean, they honestly, the Patriots are not screwed by any means. The way I made it sound in the beginning was like they're screwed or something. They're not.
Yeah.
They just are in a really weird spot where they have a lot of holes to fill and a
Right.
lot of mediocrity on their roster that's been proven at this point, and they also let go of 2 really key players I don't understand why they let go of.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Stephon Diggs kind of makes sense because he had all that weird drama.
Yeah,
at the
that
end of the year.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
plus he's old.
Yeah.
And now they got Dobbs.
And they
I
would have
mean,
got Dobbs.
yeah,
That made sense.
they're fine.
In terms of their QB, obviously great. That Drake May dude's cool.
Running
Yeah.
backs
He's
are
alright.
great.
Running backs
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah, they're
Solid
chilling
running
there.
back room.
Yep.
I said solid. I didn't say great yet.
Stevenson could.
I
yeah.
still need to see a little bit of
If
development.
Stevenson turns out to be good, then that is a great.
Yeah.
group.
Their
'Cause
problem is-
Travion Henderson's awesome.
Yeah, their problem is just they can't do a lot inside the tackles. They really struggle inside running, like interior running.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing too, is like they don't have like they have explosiveness, but they have to get to the next level to be explosive. And but I mean,
it's hard to create their
Yeah.
own plays. They don't really
Both-
have that.
but both guys have it.
Yeah, Travion's the only one in my book on that offensive side of the ball that can actually like make a play happen by himself.
He's a
He's like the
home
only
run
one.
hitter.
Yeah, it's only Travion.
Yeah. And then in terms of their wide receivers, I mean, they got Romeo Dobbs, Keyshawn Boutte, Demario Douglas, and Kyle Williams right now. And honestly, and Matt
Kyle-
I
Collins.
forgot about Kyle.
Kyle Williams.
And Matt Collins. Yeah.
Completely forgot about Barefoot Matt Collins. Honestly,
They
I
really
think they
are
have
just
a
the Packers.
really good wide receiver room.
Yeah.
But there's not a wide receiver one in that locker
No,
room.
still not. Yeah.
Unless there's 2 who are staring at me that could be wide receiver ones, and Booty and Dobbs.
Yeah, but
But-
they need a big guy.
There's no
who's-
alpha.
who's better
Yeah.
than Matt Collins.
Yeah.
Maybe an AJ Brown.
And again,
perhaps AJ Brown.
Maybe.
both those guys I just mentioned, Dobbs and
Booty.
and Booty. They both have the potential for sure to be wide receiver ones.
Yeah.
Booty showed a lot of flashes.
This reminds me of a 2006, 2007 move where a young Patriots, Thomas Edwin Brady, got a cool wide receiver. I don't know. He might you might not be familiar with him. Randall Moss.
Oh,
Do you remember
I've heard of
Moss?
it. Was he the guy who did the poop thing? Was he
The guy from the Kentucky Derby?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, wasn't he the guy on ESPN that they did the "You Got Randied" segment?
You got Randy.
Randy.
They should change the name now.
Yeah, I
That
think
sounds like
there's
some-
something better that they
Yeah,
could come
instead
up with,
of-
but I can't put my
yeah.
finger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like the name of some internet show with some drunk redneck who's like,
You got Randy.
he just throws a flaming bag of dog poop on your porch and he just yells from the back of his beat up.
You
Chevy
got
Tahoe.
Randy.
You got Randy.
Randy again, more.
Oh God.
And I preface that
Yeah.
just so we can. There's two people that I think the Patriots, one of them being AJ Brown, the other one
Yeah.
being Mr. Tyreek Hill. This would be perfect time to just
Get him up there.
establish yours. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I'm still that dog,
Right.
and I can do it with Drake May.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't
It's
know.
a good comparison back to the good old Moss Brady
they're
connection.
projecting Tyreek Hill to be ready for the start of this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was injured
Yeah,
early.
even though
last year.
his
his
leg
leg
snapped.
exploded.
Yeah.
That was an insane. He tore everything.
It's so bad. It was
And
so
he was
scary.
all smiles.
Yeah, he was
All
too
smiles. He's like,
happy.
thank God, bro.
Yeah, I think that was the one when Miami was like, "Oh man, we gotta blow this thing up." Tight end, I said they're good, not great. I mean, Hunter
Henry's
Henry.
alright.
He's just
Hunter-
older. He's just
Hunter
older.
Henry oddly stepped it up this year, but I don't think he can do that consistently.
He's been quietly solid his whole career.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hall of
he's
good.
never been a premier tight end.
Definitely a Hall of Good guy.
Hall of
Definitely
Hall of
Hall
good.
of
Yes.
Yeah.
And then for their O line, I think they have 4 great O linemen
And then there's that one.
And then Will Campbell.
with the potential of 5 if you
Yeah.
can actually
You can shift some things around.
if you can shift some things around. And then it's weird too because if I'm gonna just Will Campbell, he needs to be moved. Mike Onwenu, great. Morgan Moses, great. Elijah Vera Tucker really stepped it up, and then Jared Wilson was pretty good.
I
think
didn't
if
realize
someone,
how much they completely rebuilt that offensive line
Me
over
neither.
the past few years.
if
Yeah.
someone were to go and blow up and change someone out, I think it would be Jared Wilson.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel I like Elijah Vera Tucker. I like Mike Onwenu. I think your guard play is really nice there. So I'm still confused as to why you took a guard last year if your guard play was already pretty nice.
Because they weren't gonna put him at tackle.
Yeah,
They
Genius.
thought it would work.
Let's take a kid who's played one position his entire life and just move him. And let's just see what happens.
that's the weirdest thing about this whole thing is that he literally never switched positions. He has always been a blindside tackle.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, I don't got his Pee Wee highlights, but I figure he would.
Got to assume.
I gotta call.
Hey,
him
he might have
tomorrow.
been a beast running back. Who knows, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say wide receiver 1 will. I will die whenever I catch the football.
Yes, sir.
And then defensive line, not good. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is their only glaring hole on this team, other than one singular position, is that their D line is not good anymore. They need to replace some pieces. I mean, just looking at their D line right now, I mean, they still got Christian Barmore, they still got Milton Williams, they still got Harold Landry, but then outside of that, you got Christian Ellis, you got Robert Spillane, who kind of gets on the line sometimes, and then Joshua Farmer. You need either some depth pieces or you need a premier, not even a premier guy. You need just someone to come
Yeah.
in.
I mean, as we've talked about, lucky for them, this is a defensive front 7 loaded class.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah.
if
Absolutely.
you need a front 7 player and you don't take him in this draft class, then you should be fired as a GM. Straight up.
Probably, yeah.
This is the gold mine of front 7, which I don't remember a draft being this singular defensive heavy in a
Yeah.
really long time. But it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that Monday. Anyways, I mean, I put special teams on there just for fun. I think their special teams is fine.
Yeah.
They don't really need to target a cute.
It's the Patriots, man.
Yeah,
They'll never have a bad special team.
exactly. In terms of free agents, I want them to target. Bryce Huff is still available in free agency. And as just a little edge pickup, I think, because I don't think you would take much at this point if you've been available this long. Take a shot at him.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And again, they have 40 mils. They could offer him a 1 year, $40 million contract.
He's only
and be
27.
fine.
I-
That's fine.
I have a perfect pick for you, and this is an easy trade. Trade anybody on your team, get Max Crosby.
I mean,
I don't know who they give up.
Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson.
first round
Yeah.
pick for the
Yes.
next 5 years.
Ethical trade.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson for Max Crosby.
In terms
1-1.
But also a 7th round pick.
we've all alluded to this exact
Me on
same
Madden.
splash. But I think the splash for them is to go out and finally get A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been a rumor for
about time.
3 years now.
About time.
Go do it. Like,
Yep.
Just get it done.
offer the 31st pick, maybe offer a 4th, and then like a player, and I think that'll be it. Howie Roseman knows he's not going to get much out of A.J. Brown. Just because he's such a drama queen and will only
Yeah,
go
plus
to
it
like
It's
seems like
over.
he just
Time
doesn't want to be there
Yeah.
anymore.
It's
No.
over.
Yeah.
and he is such a drama queen. He will not play this season. He will just eat up your cap if you don't get
Yeah.
him out.
You
And
know where
honestly-
he wasn't a drama queen?
Who's
His
that?
last stop under Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Amen.
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 I was saying also I'm sure AJ Brown would be down with going back to a Vrabel system.
I mean, Vrabel's a player's coach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People love him.
I mean, it's a match made in heaven. I don't know why. And I mean, for the Eagles, you get a free draft pick out of it, and the Eagles have been within the past 5 years the absolute best.
Pretty good at
team.
those. Yeah.
The absolute best team in the last like 10 picks, and then like the first 10 picks of the second.
Mm-hmm.
In that little sweet spot, they've gotten their entire team. So, I mean,
People just fall to him magically.
yeah, exactly. I mean, how Wowie Wozeman is the best in the
I'll
business.
tell you
Wowie
what,
Wozeman.
if the Eagles end up trading A.J. Brown and getting that first-round pick, the Ruben Bain thing becomes – because that's the prophecy. That's the steps that the
Right.
prophecy has to take
Yeah,
to be
man.
fulfilled.
Yes.
The Patriots getting Ruben Bain.
But yeah, I mean, overall for the Patriots, I think they're in a really good spot. They got to get some pieces moving, though, because
Yeah.
if they stay like this, they're going to fall back behind the Bills very quickly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pending them not being
You
a
don't want to
complete
end up like the
dysfunctional
Bengals.
mess. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of like recent Super Bowl teams that have ended up in this exact way. Like you just said, the Bengals.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's the best example.
The Bengals
of
are the best example.
Yeah.
I mean, even there's a lot of teams like even this is kind of a different scenario, but even the Panthers after they lost to the Broncos, they kind of disbanded.
Oh, they fell
Oh,
apart
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Cam Newton fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it
Ku-
was
Kuechly
ugly.
retired not too long after that.
Kuechly.
Yep.
Didn't the Chiefs kind of fell off a cliff this year?
Ah. Good
I,
riddance.
I just wanted to say that. I'm not, they did not. They didn't really fall.
Yeah, they'll be all
off
right.
that much. They'll be okay. But I mean, let's see. Niners lost recently. Eagles are fine. Bengals, yeah, we already discussed them. Chiefs lost. 49. Yeah. Oh, I got a perfect one. The Rams, after they lost to the Patriots, like the first time, the 13-3
the Jared
Super
Goff,
Bowl,
Todd Gurley. Yeah.
they fell apart until they got Matthew Stafford. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
again, what I am saying here is that the Patriots could totally fall apart, like
Right.
instantly.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
need to move pieces around. It's and like ensure it's kind of like you got the girl of your dreams. You got to keep her too. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
That's high maintenance.
Can't fall off
Yeah.
that stallion, bro.
Yeah.
You can't quit doing what got you there.
Exactly. So to me, the Patriots are in a fine spot, but they need to supplement their team.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stop using the word supplement.
2 or 3 pieces could put him in
Are
a
you
great
trying to tell
spot
us something, bro?
overnight.
Take drugs. But yeah, I think they're fine though. They could very quickly plunge into the realm of not fine.
Mm.
Are they supplementing their not fineness?
Yeah, they're not fine, Maxie.
Fine.
Not fine, Max.
Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break real quick because
Cool.
we need to discuss what 3 teams we're gonna talk about next.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Go grab a water or something. Our break's gonna be about 30 minutes. Y'all's is gonna be about 3 seconds. All right, we're back. I was not lying on the 30-minute break. I think we really did just take a 30-minute break.
Might have actually.
We cannot go off topic in here because the second we go off topic, we go on a 30-minute rant, and I cannot
Cooked.
disclose what we talk about.
Yeah.
I think we just did impressions of people for like 20
Yeah, that was
minutes.
pretty awesome.
Can we disclose who? I don't think we can even disclose who we did impressions of,
They're famous people.
Yeah, just
including
famous.
Alex
Yeah.
Carpenter.
All the easy impressions that you see
I
on
was about to say.
wherever.
Yeah.
Not including
like
Alex
Shrek.
Carpenter.
Shrek's one.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to talk about some more teams. We've decided to talk about the Packers now because they are easily one of the most boring franchises in the NFL. Shout out to them because they're always good, but like they're just boring. So
Yeah,
to
they're
me,
never like I don't think I've ever seen the Packers with double-digit losses in my lifetime.
Right?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I can't remember a
It's
time
actually
where they were.
It's a fun little stat. Let's look
bad.
that up. I'll look that up.
I
while you
don't recall.
digress.
Yeah, Grayson, tell us what they need.
To me, they need corner and they need D-line because they got Micah Parsons, but they lose Kenny Clark and
They also lost for Sean Gary.
Because I remember last year
And
when
Gary,
they were
yeah.
signing and then cutting and then signing and having that whole saga with Jair Alexander of all people. I was like, wow, this cornerback room needs help. This is bad.
I mean, I'll say this before we go too deep into the draft talk because we are going to keep this team pretty brief because everyone kind of knows the Packers are where they are because they've built a team very well. They have a good team.
Mhm.
I would argue they might actually be in a better spot than what the Patriots are.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The last time they had a double-digit losing season was 2008.
Wow.
They went 6-10 that year.
Was that the year they
they
lost Brett
barely
Favre?
hit
I was wondering.
That's
I was about to say. I wonder if that was the transition.
They barely
yeah, it was Aaron's first year.
Okay.
Rodgers' first year. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, so
so
they've literally never been bad. That's crazy.
before we get into it, I do want to shout out a couple names that they could go out and get. L'Jarius Sneed is a legitimate option they could go get at corner.
Yeah.
That you probably play the veteran minimum for. Joel Bitonio, Jonah Williams to maybe fill some of those weird O-line gaps they have. Even Hassan Reddick would be a pretty decent pickup for them.
Yeah.
Bottom line is that they don't have to build exclusively in the draft. They can kind of build wherever they want.
Yeah, and they kind of can't because they traded all their draft picks away.
Yeah.
They have 52 and 84 within the top 100. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Ramsing it, as we like to say.
They are Ramsing it.
But the Packers have never been a team to go out and make a splashy free agent signing.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
as far as I can remember.
Mhm.
So this will be new territory for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, I really only think there's like a couple routes they can go. When you're at that 52nd overall pick, you are actually at a great spot to go get a defensive lineman or a corner. That's actually a really good spot to be in. And obviously, like wide receiver wise, they need a true one, but I don't think they're doing that this offseason, honestly. I
Doesn't
think they've
look
kind of
like it.
ran out of time.
Yeah.
So they're going to either have to hope and pray that Christian Watson becomes that true one. Jaden Reed will probably say as a 2, or if Matthew Golden wants to develop into a 1,
Yeah.
who I still have faith in.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to say this because I said this at the break, but there are trade rumors that they might get Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean, that
crazy.
would.
That would shock the NFL, as the article
Yeah.
said. I mean, it really would. I would
Yeah.
be stunned.
I'd be stunned. But I mean, if there's a team who's going to make a stunner trade, clearly it's the Packers.
Yeah. I mean, and you need to do something because, as previously stated, all their wide receivers are like fringe wide receiver ones, but there's so many of them that they don't get the looks. You know what I'm saying?
It's a really weird situation for that
Yeah.
receiver room.
And they have, I think, one of the best Tucker Kraft. I think he's one of the best tight ends.
Oh, yeah,
Beast.
for sure.
So,
Will he be back? Like, is he good?
He
to
sh-
start.
Well,
It was a torn
I think
ACL,
he
so
is.
I think he should be.
Okay.
yeah, because it was pretty early on.
Yeah. I mean,
Kind of middle.
here's the thing. At the end of the day, they have a lot of things they could go with just with their pick because, again, they could really go anywhere. I don't think you go wide receiver because
No.
Yeah,
No.
you're too
you have,
late.
like, if they had a top 15 pick, then
Right.
go receiver.
But
But you don't need another 2. You need a true 1 at this point. So to me, at 52, I think you take Traden Stokes, who's a corner, or Christian Miller, who is a defensive lineman. I think those are 2 very solid picks. Then at 84, I have maybe Devin Moore out of, I forget where he's out of. Oh my goodness.
Florida?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Florida.
Who'd you say for 52?
For 52, I said Traden Stokes, corner out of Arizona.
Cool.
I mean, again, these are just very basic pickups. I mean, this is just kind of, if you want to take the best D lineman available, take the best D lineman available. If you want to take the best corner available, take the best corner available. This is a very easy, simple offseason for them.
Yeah, just defense.
Yeah, just CBS Sports has them in the 52nd taking Christian Miller, defensive line from
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the consensus first.
Yeah, it's
First
either you
and
take some weight off of Micah or you literally like put anything in the secondary.
You know, the beautiful thing is that on Monday, we won't have to worry about making this pick because we're
Right.
only doing the first 32 picks.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I like
Actually, we should do
Yes.
33 just to get
Just
our
for
our
funsies.
bench
For
warmer.
funds.
First pick of the second round is
Exactly.
fine.
Got to do it.
And then we just strictly cut it off.
Yeah, we're done after that.
All right. In terms of their QB, great. Jordan Love is until Toyotathon hits, he's good. But then once Toyotathon hits, he's amazing.
Which is
Remarkable.
crunch time.
Which
I mean,
equals out
if
to
you want to come out, if you want to like pop off at a time of the year, it's Toyotathon.
It is Toyotathon. Then running back, great. Josh Jacobs has had a whole career resurgence.
He's awesome.
Fantastic. Wide receiver, again, we've discussed this a million times. They have a good wide receiver room. They need a true one.
Yeah, I think if Christian Watson stays healthy, he's
He can do it.
clear cut wide receiver one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
think so,
certainly
too.
got the potential.
And he can do it, too. Like, he could be a wide receiver.
And it's not as crowded anymore because you
No.
got Dobbs is gone, Wicks is gone too. I
didn't
mean,
know about
Jaden Reed's your 2 now, so or Golden, depending
You know,
on how that shakes out.
It's kind of nice because, like, in a couple days, I'm sure we'll see Bleacher Report make some NFL pre-draft trades. Sorry, I was yawned. And then I'm sure we will see them mock up JSN and Puka Nacua both somehow getting traded to the Packers for a second-round pick because, Bleacher Report's the best. If you're talking about, like, sitting on a bench or sitting on bleachers, Benchwarmers podcast is on top.
Oh, of course.
100%.
Sure. Benches, I mean, you get support on the fact.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. Yeah.
Huge game changer.
Yeah. We sit on bleachers.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Have fun with your back in a few years.
Tight end wise, I mean, Andrew just said it. Tucker Kraft is phenomenal. They don't even touch that.
And it
and they
reports
did-
he will be ready for training camp.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, and also, I mean, Luke Musgrave and Josh Wiley were pretty good when he
Musgraves
was
is
out.
nice too. Yeah.
Musgrave's
Like,
good.
they have maybe the best tight end room in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Which is
Them and the Bears. Yeah.
yeah. And then O-line, which is ironic, we're talking about both of them.
Yeah.
O-line wise, they definitely got some holes to patch. I mean, but it's not so significant that they need to like go out and like really target some. Because you got Jordan Morgan who's fine. You got Aaron Banks who's really good. Sean Ryan, who I really don't know much about, which is probably not a good thing. Anthony Belton, who's fine, and Zach Tom, who's pretty good, who was actually the Weddle answer 3 days ago.
Really?
That was kind of fun.
Man, I've been skimping on Weddle.
Me too.
Gotta
get back on
But I mean, they could patch some O-line holes. But again, it worked for them last season. Why
Yeah.
won't it work for them again?
Yeah.
Then defensive line, we already discussed it. They need a second player because again, they lost Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark both to the Cowboys in
Yeah.
2 separate deals. But they need to go out and get a second defensive lineman who can,
Hold it down.
yeah,
Take some pressure off of Mike.
yeah.
it.
Because
That's
I mean,
the thing. Yeah.
you can just
Need to
put
relieve
3
that.
guys on Micah Parsons,
Right.
and
And shut
call it
them
a
down.
day. Yeah. Because if you got no one else, then what are they gonna do? Linebacker wise, they're great. Honestly, their linebacker room is really solid. They've got Benton Cox, Edgerrin Cooper, Zaire Franklin, and then obviously Micah Parsons is their sub linebacker. They got a great linebacker room. Then in terms of corners, they're coming in with Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine with Luke Van Ness and Benjamin St. Just backing them up, which I find it weird because I honestly like Luke Van Ness and Benjamin St. Just more than Carrington Valentine.
Oh my goodness, Valentine.
And Keyshawn Nixon, but whatever. I mean,
That is interesting. Yeah.
clearly their cornerback room needs a little work,
Yeah.
but not so badly that, like they're going to get toasted next
It's not
season.
Apple territory.
No.
It's not Kevin King. Never forget.
Yeah.
Never.
And then strong safety and free safety is great. They got Evan Williams and Xavier McKinney and Kitana Oladipo backing them up. And then Javon Bullard as well as, just kind of that supplemental guy.
Yeah.
I want to keep saying it. So, yeah, I mean, I think they have a great team overall.
Yeah.
If they really want to make a splash to me, which sucks. I always like giving a splash to teams. The splash would be to go out and get a true wide receiver one.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what true wide receiver one they would get because I don't think A.J. Brown would fit their system.
No.
Marvin Harrison would. Absolutely. Is it realistic? I don't know.
I
That's the
mean,
issue.
But at this
Hear me
point,
out.
I think Watson's better than Harrison would go on. What were you gonna say?
I agree.
I mean, Stephon Diggs is still.
He's still out
Yeah, but
And I mean,
Still out.
he's
Hey.
a wide receiver one,
He-
without a shadow of a doubt.
He was.
He was in New England in a very weak room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
But yeah, veteran leadership amongst
Right,
all
that
else.
always
I mean,
helps.
maybe not with Stephon Diggs,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's good.
well,
He's still
I-
got some juice left in the tank for
I,
sure.
I think in recent times Stephon Diggs is like a wide receiver too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
ever since he went to the Texans, he hasn't really been great.
Yeah.
And then
Oh shoot. We have an interruption. A very welcomed
Alex.
one.
who is this?
Big ol' AC.
We're thinking the Packers should go out and make a splash at wide receiver.
Who do you think they should get?
Trade for or sign somebody There's
Who are we thinking?
Stephon Diggs available, Tyreek Hill's available in the free agent market, and Andrew proposed a Marvin Harrison trade to the Packers.
Right.
Who would they give up for Marvin Harrison?
I don't know. I haven't.
That's what I asked. We haven't figured it
maybe
out.
Josh Jacobs.
Woo!
Ooh.
That's a blockbuster.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
blockbuster.
And they don't have a first-round pick this year.
They don't.
This is a tough decision to make, and
Yep.
I'm honored that you would have me in your
Hey, of
conversations
course.
with
Had to
future
have you.
general managers
Yes.
of the league.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Head
all of
coaches.
us. Yeah.
I think what you have to consider is what is the window for the Packers right now? Is it win now?
You're kind of in a win now mode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but with the Packers, it's not like the bottom's going to completely fall out because
Right.
we've kind of established they're one of the most consistent teams in the NFL.
Yeah,
They haven't
great
had
floor.
they haven't had double-digit losses since Aaron Rodgers' first year as a starter.
Almost 20 years.
It's been a long time.
It's a great floor.
But yeah, it's
Who is the wide receiver core right now?
We got
Christian Watson.
Jaden Reed
Is it Matthew Golden?
and Matthew Golden. Those are kind of the main guys. And you also got Kraft at the tight end
Okay,
spot.
will you tell me their names and I'll assign them a sound on how I feel about them.
okay.
Christian Watson. Okay. Jaden Reed. Matthew Golden. Ooh.
Yikes.
That was lower.
Not so high. What about Sky Moore?
Ooh, forgot about that.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting,
Sky
yeah.
Moore. Lovely, lovely. And that's kind of how the entire United States of America feels about their receiving core, I think. It's just, yeah.
What you need, the sound you're looking for is like a
Oh,
that's the sound
yeah,
you're
yeah,
looking
yeah, yeah.
for,
Right,
so-
right. And the Packers do not have that sound from Alex Carpenter, is what I'm hearing. So
I'm not a GM. I don't have the answers.
Hey, of
Here's
course.
what I would do. I'd go sign somebody in free agency.
love it.
Because if you're in win now mode, go get one of the veteran receivers who used to be a stud
Like a Diggs.
and hope maybe they have a late season resurgence under
Yeah.
a stable coaching situation
Yeah.
in the Packers.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's what I'd do.
Great take.
Wise
love
words.
it.
Very wise
wise
words.
Round
man.
of applause.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
beautiful.
AC.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Keep
Have
it
a good
real.
night, brother.
Yep. Have a good night.
As you all know, it's the GOAT, Alex Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
Our
He-
our
Love you,
GM.
Alex. Yes.
Our personal GM.
Our commander-in-chief.
Anyways, I mean, I think with that being said, I think that kind of wraps up our Packers talk.
I
think
love
that-
it.
That was beautiful. That made a boring segment very interesting. I think we might need to incorporate that on the Bears too at this point. But I mean, overall, I think they're fine. And then obviously special teams. That is one thing they really need to work on because
McManus is garbage.
he sucks.
Stinks now.
And y'all watch,
But I mean, you can go
Getting used
sign
to
a kicker off the street. And
I think this is now the second episode of me bringing my GOAT's name up. Do y'all watch MMG? ever?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Oh,
MMG.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have y'all been keeping up with Wheel Mutt this season?
No, not this
Not this
season.
He's
No.
getting really
Unfortunately.
he gets really pissed off every game because he hasn't landed on like a viable kicker wheel spin, and he has Brandon McMahon
oh my
As
gosh.
his,
Oh.
as his current Wheel Mutt kicker, and he's fine. It's just like he's like a 92 overall kicker,
Yeah.
so he's good. But he's like, I cannot trust Brandon McManus to actually hit these
Oh,
kids.
he's a Lions fan. I mean, that's horrible for him.
Yeah.
He's in
Yeah.
hell.
Mhm. Anyways, I mean, I think we move on from the Packers. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
they're fine. Of the two teams we talked about today, I think they're in the better position. But if we want to talk about a team who's in an even better position, let's talk about their rivals, the Chicago Bears.
My
The
goodness.
Bears.
I mean, they are in heaven.
Probably my team number 3, honestly. I do.
They're in the
You're
best
so talented.
spot they've been in
ever.
ever.
Forever.
They're kind of
Since the
terrifying.
80s.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They had a really good team in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, they
They had a good defense.
they did have
in the
Urlacher.
2000s.
Urlacher.
Yeah, those Urlacher teams. Were
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah, they had good defense
Nasty.
in Devin Hester. So nice.
That's all you
Love that,
needed.
man.
Oh.
Love that, man.
They had Jacoby Jones too, didn't they?
Did they? Was he on the Bears?
I don't think he
Did they?
was.
he
Are you
OG?
thinking of Johnny Knox?
No, I don't think so.
If they had two dudes who had kick returns for touchdowns in the Super Bowl, that's pretty awesome.
I almost want to say he was.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Nah, he didn't. I'm thinking that he
Oh.
played for Baylor. That's why he did play. He played for the Bears,
The Bears.
the Baylor
It's
Bears.
the Waco Bears.
Yeah. Anyways, they hold a lot of draft capital too, like shockingly a lot, mainly because of that DJ Moore trade.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
right.
They got 25, 57, 60, and 89 within the top 100.
That's pretty
Oh
solid.
yeah, they robbed the Bills.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, for them being a young team and still having 4
Yeah.
draft picks,
It's disgusting.
great on their GM's part. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
yeah, Ryan Poles went from the most hated man in Chicago to the most beloved.
Yes, dude.
Like, in the span
That
of
clip
one
that he
season.
got
process.
clowned on because he talked about how they were gonna be the top in the North and like never take it back or whatever. He got clowned for that clip for so long.
Yeah.
And now look at him.
Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
Big stuff for him. Anyways, I mean, their biggest needs, I put this in all caps because this is really their only major need, pass rush.
Yeah.
They could not get to the quarterback last season, which is honestly, it's why the Packers game went so deep in the playoffs, and it's why they lost, honestly. It's because they could not get pressure on a quarterback. to save
Yeah.
their life.
Yeah, because I remember, I think it was 24 when they were like heavily lacking on the defensive line. They went out and made a deal for who's that guy from the Commanders? They made a deal.
Sweat?
Sweat, yeah.
Josh
They went out and got Sweat, and it dramatically improved just with the
Right.
addition of him. So I mean, is he still on the Bears?
He is still there.
He is still there. Okay.
Or no, Montez Sweat. not
Montez.
Josh,
I was
sorry.
wondering.
Montez, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, Javon Dexter,
Wow, Grady Jarrett.
Yeah.
Javon Dexter still there.
Dio Oyedingbo.
Former Falcon, Green.
Former Falcon, yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Odeyingbo. I mean, there's not a stud pass
Not
rusher.
really,
They're all
Because
decent.
Montez Sweat's not a stud anymore either.
Right.
He's fine. Like, I think he had a lot of sacks this season just because he was really the only guy. Yeah, he had 10 sacks this season. But like,
Yeah, but he was.
my
the
whole
only one
thing is when
getting
you're the
production,
only
I'm
guy
sure.
running at the quarterback, then that's fine. I mean, I mean, they have Grady Jarrett. That's kind of cool.
He's kind of old now, though.
Yeah, he's getting up there. They got to go out.
He's
and-
been in for like 10 years.
Yeah.
He got 1.5 sacks last season and 14 solo tackles.
Hey, good for him.
There you go.
This is something.
As a 100-year-old defensive tackle, not bad.
But I mean, you look everywhere else on this roster. Caleb Williams is a stud.
Dude, he's so good.
Oh, we haven't mentioned his name in so long. It makes me so excited. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monongai.
Monongai. I mean, that running back room is
Fantastic.
So good.
very good.
Beautiful. And
Love it.
Roshan Johnson behind him, too.
Yeah, Roshan Johnson's good too. The tight end room is the best in the NFL.
So good.
Straight up.
Yeah. I mean, Colston Loveland and Cole Kmet are both like
disgusting.
very, like,
Yeah.
very
I'd say they're
high-caliber tight
maybe
ends.
both top 10, 15 tight ends.
Yeah.
I mean,
Komet was nice before Loveland got there. People forget.
Right. He's kind of falling
Yeah,
off
because everyone was really
Loveland.
questioning the pick, but then now they have this two-headed monster tight end. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, well.
I think Komet's like a better blocking tight end than he is a pass catching tight end. So I just want to throw that out there. That's my personal opinion.
It's important.
It is important.
It's important.
Yeah.
It's good to have a guy who can block and then a guy who can go out and make plays like
Which they
Right.
do.
Yeah.
and which builds them this insane tight end room.
Yeah.
Then they got Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, Jade Walker, Khalif Raymond, Colston Loveland, and Cole Kmet, as we already mentioned, Braxton Jones, Joe Tooney, Garrett Bradbury, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright. Just going through that offense, Caleb Williams is great.
Yeah.
Running back room is great.
I mean, the weakest spot on the offense is the wide receiver room, and that's only because they're unproven.
yeah, and like
Right.
you should probably go out and get another wide receiver. If I'm
I wouldn't
them.
hate it at
I
all.
would agree.
If I'm them, I think you go out and get another like premier wide receiver just because you are going to miss out on a lot of production with DJ Moore. Not
Right.
like so much that like if they don't, their team's going to be hurting.
Yeah.
But you're asking Luther Burden or Roma Dunze to step into that one spot, and neither of them have. Or you're asking them to be co-ones, which is even more difficult for them to. Because I mean, like they totally could go to a 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set kind of offense.
I mean, they drafted Rome to be that guy, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they trust him.
Yeah.
You know?
And honestly though, I think Luther Burden looked even.
He's a
better.
beast. He's a
He's
beast,
good.
dude. I think he's more like of a dynamic player,
He's more of a 1.
but he's good. I think you can put him at a 2 slot situation. He still thrives. I think,
By the way,
you know.
I just want to give ESPN props. At the top of ESPN.com, they have the Raiders on the clock, which is just a really sweet graphic.
Beautiful. We are so close.
just
so
such
close,
a
dude.
great graphic. Speaking of, we'll talk about that on Monday.
Yes.
But Jade Walker, he's not. And Khalif Raymond, you both don't want
Titans
them.
legend Khalif Raymond.
Yeah.
You don't want them touching the ball
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
often.
man.
Khalif Raymond's a kick returner.
Even if you take a wide receiver 3, that's great. They have room to make luxury pickups at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then Braxton Jones is good. Joe Tooney's great. Garrett Bradbury might be is a top 3 center in the NFL.
Yep.
Jonah Jackson still got it, and Darnell Wright's a phenomenal
Electric.
tackle.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out Tennessee. Then you go to the defense again. The line's not great.
Yeah,
but
here's
then
our problem.
They got weak side linebackers Devin Bush. Middle, the Mike is T.J. Edwards and Noah Sewell, which is a
That's good.
Yeah, I like
very
that a lot.
underrated pairing.
Then we go to that secondary.
Then your Sam is DeMarco Jackson and Jack Sanborn. Again, very underrated. They have a very underrated linebacker core. And again, you got Devin Bush, who's primarily a pass rusher, who's like primarily a speed guy or pass rusher. Your weak side, cool. Then strong safeties Cam Lewis, free safety is Kobe Bryant. Then your corners are Jalen Johnson, Jalen Jones, and Tariq Stevenson, and then Kyler Gordon as well.
Those are names.
They're
They need
names.
that's where I would hit in the draft.
Yeah. I think
D
Kyler,
line or D
put it
back.
this way.
Defensive back.
Jalen Johnson is good and has proven
Yeah.
that he is really good. Kyler Gordon has proven that he is good. That's it.
Right.
And Kobe Bryant has proven that he is good and has a
Yeah,
lot
that was a good pickup.
and has a lot of potential to be great. I mean, we discussed it. That was my favorite pickup of free agency.
Yep.
I think he will be absolute. Now, it's kind of interesting. They're going from a ball hawking free safety out of Kevin Byard to now a coverage free safety who can go in and get tackles.
They needed that because
Kobe
they
Bryant.
got carved up.
But I would say I love that. Now, again, Tyreek Stevenson, you can keep him. Jalen Johnson, you can keep him. Kyler Gordon, you can keep him. But you need a
We need to add some depth here.
because Cam Lewis is not going to be a great starting secondary.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the way they run their defense, anyways, is kind of a just 5 secondary guys. They're not really it's kind of like how the Seahawks run. They're kind of positionless in their secondary, which is great for Kobe Bryant. Again, I'm just going to continuously glaze it. So with that being said, my biggest needs for them, obviously pass rush.
Yep.
Need pass rush in maybe the worst way possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no team in the league who needs pass rush more than they do, other than like maybe the Dolphins, but they're not really trying for that right now.
Yeah.
No, they're in
They
full
don't
They're in
have
a,
other-
they're
other
they're in a
issues.
different
They're
situation.
completely lost.
But I mean, like if you look at like edge rusher rooms,
Yeah, for like the contenders.
let's just have a little fun. Who's worse than the Bears defensive line right now?
Arizona Cardinals,
I mean, you name a position, the Cardinals are
Yeah,
worse at.
yeah.
except for Tida.
I was gonna say
Except for tight end.
our Cardinals segment's gonna be absolutely ballistic.
It's gonna be.
And
Just
the
blow
Jets.
the team up.
Cardinals and Jets are gonna be ballistic.
Oh, don't even.
Because at
don't
least we understand what the Dolphins' direction is. We do not understand the other two teams' direction.
No, I saw a stat there was a hate stat toward the Jets that Rory McIlroy has won 2 Masters since the last time the Jets intercepted a football.
I saw that. That is so funny.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna go name all the NFL teams real quick, and we have time. Let's have fun.
Yes, dude.
Edge room. Okay, Steelers. I take Steelers.
Yep.
I'd probably
All right.
take
How about
them.
this?
Yeah.
One of y'all one of us will speak up if we think it's.
Okay.
I realize I'm about to talk about the Bengals, so we're all about to speak up. So Bengals. Yeah.
They're pretty bad.
I'll
Now.
take the Bears pass rushing unit
now.
over the
Yeah.
Bengals. Let's see, Browns.
I mean, Miles Garrett is.
I was gonna say
He's a force on his
if
own.
any of you speak, I will be
Yeah, there's gonna
throwing
be a
a
problem.
shoe at you.
Yeah, maybe even hit us over the head with a helmet.
Yeah,
as
honestly,
Myles Garrett did.
probably
Yes.
probably needed.
Pretty typical fashion.
And then Ravens.
I think that they're better than Ravens
Ooh,
Evans.
because the
they
only
got Trey now.
Oh, I forgot they had
Yeah,
Trey and they had
yeah,
Roquan.
yeah. I was
Okay,
they
I
got-
take it back.
Yeah, they got Trey Hendrickson now.
Yeah.
All right, then moving on to the East, Bills. I think it's a toss-up.
Ooh.
That is a toss up.
See, the
They were
Bills.
buzzed
Those are
this
The
trash.
Bills
past year.
don't have Ebenezer or Joey Bosa anymore.
Yeah,
So
they
I
have-
legitimately, I don't think I can
Right.
tell you a player. on
And
the
even with
defensive
Bosa, I thought they were buns, bro.
Yeah,
I thought they were
Bosa
was
buns, brother.
washed.
I do not like Joey Bosa.
We're
bro.
on the same.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I like the. Okay, so we got them. They're better than 2 teams. Okay, so Patriots. Patriots are better, even with the shell
they are.
they have
They
right
are.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins. We already said that. That's 3 teams that they're better than. Jets. 4 teams that they're better than. Though I do like Devondre Sweat. South Colts. I'll take the Colts.
Yep. Titans.
Titans. I'll take the Titans, honestly,
Take the Titans. Yeah, Jeffrey.
because you have the best interior in the league.
Yeah, you take the Titans.
sure.
Now, in terms of pass rush, I don't know. It might be kind of even
Yeah.
because you got Jermaine Johnson versus Montez Sweat at that point.
Yeah.
Because both teams really needed 2, which we'll talk about that next.
Yes.
Jaguars, obviously the Jaguars, and I'm not even going to say the other team in the
Yeah.
AFC South because that's the most obvious comparison possible. And I'm also going to skip the Broncos as well because that's obvious.
Yeah.
So we got 3.
I think
Chiefs.
the Chiefs are better.
I'll take the Chiefs.
are.
The Raiders, I will take the Raiders, honestly. Just
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
Especially with Max
As
Crosby.
long as
Crosby,
Crosby's
yeah,
still
come
there.
on.
Yeah, and I'll take the Chargers as well.
Yep.
So in the AFC, they're better than 3 teams,
Yeah.
and that's it. NFC North, you got themselves. No, Packers. I'll take the Packers, honestly.
Yep.
I
Take
don't
the
know.
Packers.
I don't know.
I will take Micah Parsons solo over the
Yeah.
Entire
Yeah.
Bears.
I mean, I
defensive
would take
line.
Michael Parsons, but is Michael Parsons going to be healthy? I'm going to say no. So I'm going to go with the Bears.
I'm gonna say Micah Parsons in this scenario is healthy.
Okay.
This.
Yeah.
In-
We'll just say they're both all D lines are at their maximum potential.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's the
I'll
case,
go
then
with
yes.
Green Bay, though.
Yeah.
Lions, obviously. The
Obviously.
Lions. And then the Vikings, I would say it's pretty obviously the Vikings as
Yeah.
well, honestly.
For sure.
Then the East, you got the Cowboys, which it's
I don't know,
again,
man.
it's kind of an
They've got names on their defense.
It's kind of an
that
inch-
helps.
Yeah, they got
bad.
Williams, Kenny Clark, and Rashawn Gary now though.
Yeah, I'll say now. Yeah,
Yeah.
like going into this season.
Going
yes.
into the season, I have more faith in them than the Bears
Yeah.
unit. Then you got Giants, which I would. It's
That's
Oh,
kind of a
yeah, no,
toss-up,
yeah,
too.
the
I, was
Giants,
I
think,
would
are
take the
better.
Giants, but it's weird because like they only have one guy who's really shown like crazy
Right.
like because Sexy Dexy's great.
Yeah.
But then they've got 2 guys on either side of him, and Abdul Porn Washer Carter, and oh my God, Kayvon Thibodeau,
Yeah,
who
Thibodeau,
have
yeah.
both shown insane flashes, but just haven't
Right.
gotten.
They
it
also
done
can have the name thing where it's like
Together.
a lot of names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot
High
of
draft
production.
picks, but have
Right.
they been good? Kinda.
Yeah, but in a John Harbaugh scheme, I really
Yeah,
do
gotta
trust
trust
them,
that.
honestly. Then you got I almost said the Redskins. Then you got the
The
Commanders.
Wommanders.
Dude,
I'll take.
I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
take
take
the
the Bears.
Bears.
I'll take the Bears. So we got 4 now.
Yep.
And then finally the Eagles, obviously.
The Eagles are still monsters, dude.
Yeah.
Especially on defense.
I will say, yeah.
The Eagles front 7 is so
Last
solid.
year, statistically, according to Fox, the Bears were only better than the Cowboys, Bengals, and Commanders in pass rush. So
And honestly,
Sounds
I
about
think
right.
I would take the Saints, the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Bucks over the Bears.
You'll take the Falcons over the.
Again, we're
I mean,
assuming health.
James Pierce
I'm
Jr.
assuming-
is
this is
still
if
on the
he's on the
roster.
team.
Yeah,
we are assuming mental health.
Still,
as well.
he's still
Yes.
receiving.
I'm assuming that he's not on the team because
Right.
he's in fucking
because he
prison
is
right
in
now.
kind of prison. He
And,
is kind of there.
and then, I
He is
mean,
locked up.
finally, we got the West, which I don't even need to. Other than the
The
Cardinals.
West
Yeah,
is crazy.
The
Yeah, the
Cardinals, they're
Where did
better
they
than the
rank
Cardinals.
here? Let's see. Last
So
year,
they are the
24th.
6th worst pass defensive line in the NFL by our judgment.
I'm cool with that.
Benchwarmers, Yeah.
So with that being said, and then you are maybe one of the scariest teams in the NFL. You need pass rush. So all that to say, at 25, Keldrick Falks to me seems like a no-brainer. Or
yeah.
I see that.
or Caden McDonald.
Or Thomas out of Oklahoma.
Oh yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
we were
him
talking
too.
about
Because
it.
he'll
Yep.
like though we've said this a million times. Edge rushers are a dime a dozen this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Keldrick Falk is a top 10 pick, or like not a top 10 pick, a top 2 edge rusher in 90% of classes, and
It
He's-
just happens that
he's like 9. In
there's
going
going
to
to be 3 edge rushers go in the first 5 picks.
I really want to see how many they have.
I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, and
That'd be
defensive tackle. I mean, they need both. So I mean,
Yeah, it really doesn't matter where they go, honestly,
Yeah.
which is kind of
honestly, I probably want them to go interior more than edge.
yeah, because you do at least have
You have
an
sweat
edge.
at least. Yeah.
Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna go by edge real quick. See how many edges there are projected in the first round by PFF.
You going to edge real quick?
Let me
Yeah, we're just gonna edge real quick.
Edging in the studio.
I'll name the names too. Ruben Bain, David Bailey, Akeem Mesidor, Keldrick Falk, Cassius Howell, TJ Parker, and Zion Young is French.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyways, they could take any of those guys, and I'd be thrilled, honestly. Then in terms of maybe alternate picks, if they really want to look that direction, if Omar Cooper is staring at them, that could be an intriguing pick
Interesting.
for them because he's not a wide receiver 1. I think he is very much
Swear,
so a
bro.
wide receiver 2.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But he's a really good wide receiver 2. Like he is like
Yeah.
a Devontae Adams like level of good on wide receiver 2 level prospect. But yeah, I think they go line, and I think that's a no-brainer. But if Omar Cooper is staring them down, that could, or if somehow Mekhi Lemon falls, that's a really difficult. Or Jordan
Yeah.
Tyson even.
Whoever's sitting there at the end of the first round, like in the last
Yeah.
10 to 15 picks between Mekhi Lemon and Omar Cooper, is just going to
I don't
Yeah.
think you take Denzel Boston over Keldrick Falk. And I honestly don't think you take Jordan Tyson either, just because Jordan Tyson's a true wide receiver 1, and he's not going to slot in as anything else. And
I don't think he'll even slide that far.
Yeah, they will have 3, and they will have 3 wide receiver 1s at that point. You can have multiple wide receiver 2s, you can't have multiple wide receiver 1s. It sounds stupid, but you really can't.
Yeah.
It's true.
And they're all big guys too. So with that being said, I was saying they need a wide receiver 3. That's where I think they target him at. They have 57 and 60. I think within that you target that.
Yeah.
And I think Chris Brazel's staring.
I was about to say
down.
Chris Brazel's still probably going to be available in that
And
range.
You'll see they're calling him NASCAR now because he only lines up on the right side. So he
Ah.
always turns left. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
I've seen
Dude,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
in all of his snaps in his career at Tennessee, he had 1 snap per season on the left side of the
pretty
field,
funny.
starting on the left side. So funny.
Yeah, I think Brazel's a
Go
really
NASCAR. Yeah.
6'4" with breakneck speed. Sounds like
They don't really have a guy like that.
sounds like Caleb Williams' best friend.
Right. Let him go down there and just
I
chug
just-
it up, man.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. I took a peek at Andrew's screen, and someone's comparing Caleb Downs to Eric Berry, and that made me very happy.
Oh, wow.
Not right now.
Don't they know?
Yeah.
He does know. I told him I'd be here.
Jennings Dunker at line, if they really want like an O lineman just to kind of supplement there. I mean, I guess you could. Because the only reason why I put that too is because that is the projected pick on some website. I forget which one it is. I kind of just wanted to bring up the fact that I think that's a terrible decision. But yeah, whatever. I just wanted to blaze by that. Then at 60, I kind of want to find a way to bring up Big Citrus's name for every single episode. But in all
Yes.
seriousness, Dominique Orange would slot in very well for them as a
Yeah.
massive defensive lineman. And then also, I've mentioned his name now for 3 straight teams, but Joshua Josephs, edge rusher.
Always
He's
there.
projected at 63, so I mean, it works out great.
Come on.
And then at 89, maybe Bud Clark, which is maybe one of the best safety names I've ever heard.
That rules.
That's pretty awesome.
And then Jake Slaughter, another interior O lineman.
Yep.
Again, if they want to bolster the O line, they don't need to, but if they want to take a luxury pick,
Slaughter's the center out of Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a hidden gem in this
he's
draft.
going to be
nasty.
nasty. Yeah.
He is.
you can always kind
nasty.
of tell by the names too.
Plus, his name's Slaughter. I mean, come on.
That's gold.
I can argue Jake Slaughter, Florida.
University of Florida.
Go Gators. Yeah.
Go good.
Jake Slaughter, University of Florida. But yeah, to me, I think that again, the Bears are in a top 5 position in the NFL right now.
For sure.
They're in pole position. It is. I mean, if we're talking down and distance for how they look right now, it's first and goal for them.
Scary.
They're first and goal from the 9.
I was about to say they're there. Yeah.
They got 9 They got 9.
I mean, they're returning everyone on
Four
the
plays
offense
get 9
except for
yards.
DJ Moore.
Yeah. And that's fine in my book.
Yeah,
if I'm
he
a Bears
was-
fan,
he was a
bye-bye.
problem at
Yeah,
times
good
for
riddance.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. I mean,
he
you are
had like
losing-
one of the best plays of the year.
True.
But other than that, he also had one of the worst plays when he just veered off,
Yeah, lost him the game.
lost him the entire season. So
Just think, we are 1 year removed from the Bears being the laughing stock of the NFL
Right?
when Tyreek Stevenson was doing his whole thing and just to get yammed on the Hail Mary. We are 1 year
that
removed,
was so funny.
and now we're talking about how the Bears are like Super Bowl contenders.
right.
I mean, they won the NFC North
Yes.
in the first year with Ben.
a strong NFC North.
Yeah.
I just want to say this: I cannot wait to see NFC North this year. Like
It's gonna be cinema.
the Bears, stupid good.
The
Packers,
Lions healthy.
Yeah.
the Lions will be healthy, and they are back to being. I mean, they were the NFC favorite last
Right.
season.
And
for the
Jameer
time
has
being.
full control now of that backfield.
Yeah, it
And,
was.
scary.
I mean, the Lions, they finished with a winning record, didn't they? Just
I think they did, and the Vikings somehow were better than them in terms of standings, which is just mind-boggling.
I
But
just
the
wanna say
Lions
this
finished
because-
we're not
last.
math guys
I
here.
just want to say this because Andrew just walked out. Jameer Gibbs will establish himself as the RB1 in the NFL.
Oh, he will be the guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Bijan.
We can't say that to his
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know that
That'll
it would,
hurt him.
It would make it would make a 30-minute sidebar out of it. But I just wanted to say that.
Jameer is RB1.
Yeah.
doubt.
They're in an amazing spot, just straight up. I can only think of maybe 3 teams that are in a better spot than them because they don't have they might be in a top 3 spot because I don't even think they're in a better spot than the Rams are, honestly, because the Rams got to figure out a quarterback of the future.
Yep. True.
I don't know. The Bears, if I was a Bears fan, I would be literally licking my chops right now and buying as much stock as you possibly can.
Yeah. But speaking of teams to buy stock in,
Mm-hmm.
is it that time?
I think it's that time.
I think it's that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard in the beginning, the wheel spun today, and the first wheel spin they got landed on is me and Abe's very own Tennessee Titans. If you didn't already know.
I mean, let's just recap this offseason so far.
Yeah.
New head coach, sexy new uniforms, new stadium on the way, in progress.
Oh, yeah.
Titans are back.
They're back.
Titans stock might be low right now, but that's why it's time to
I will say,
Exactly.
that is the thing with the Titans right now which kind of scares me, honestly. The Titans are the number one team that everyone's buying in on right now.
Yeah.
The Titans and the Giants.
It's
Which
a lot of
means-
pressure.
Which means one team's going to collapse and one team's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And honestly, both teams have huge collapse potential to me and huge, really good potential to me. So, I mean, we'll talk about the Giants later whenever we actually land on them, but shout out both those teams. In terms of the Titans roster, we'll just go through this how you have been. Cam Ward,
Electric.
No,
Electric.
I will say, have y'all been seeing, I know you probably have, Abe.
The vintage Aaron Rodgers stuff.
Yeah,
Comparisons.
Ben Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Ben Kurt was.
If you-
he was
I'm not gonna lie.
putting like side by side.
If you
They were similar?
watch a lot
That's
of like
nasty.
Cam Ward like
Yeah.
highlights and analyses and stuff, and like listen like what quarterbacks are saying about him,
Yeah.
everyone knows that Cam Ward has it in him. And I think that's something you can't deny, even if you were the biggest Titans hater of all time.
Yeah.
First of all, if you hate the Titans, something's wrong.
That's an odd. team
Yeah,
to hate.
like
yeah.
we have maybe like the 31st biggest fan base in the NFL behind the
I
Chargers.
was about to say.
yeah.
And of
Yes.
that, like me, Abe, and Bradley, like us three sitting here together might genuinely represent a third of the entirety of the Titans
No,
and Chargers
seriously,
fan
right?
base
Yeah.
combined.
I mean, I think we do. Yeah.
like honestly.
Titans are mine too. I mean,
And
come on,
another
I mean,
third is
Nashville native.
Jay King. Shout out.
Yes, Jake.
Yeah,
yes.
another big Titans
Yes,
fan.
big Titans guy.
Shout out Jay King.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm just like Cam Ward. He has all the potential in the world, and it sounds weird, but I think your number one priority in this, like within this period, is ensuring that he can develop. Which
Yeah.
sounds really strange to say.
There's
It's
never
fully
been.
buying in.
I mean, in terms of building around a quarterback, Cam Ward is the best case scenario to
Yeah.
build around.
Yes.
I think.
I'm gonna shout my dad out here. We were talking about this the other day whenever I was back home for Easter. Because we were talking about Fernando Mendoza.
Mm.
And we're like, the thing about Fernando Mendoza is that he probably has the highest floor of a draft QB that we've seen in a really long time.
Yeah.
But of first overall picks of recent memory, he probably has the lowest ceiling.
Oh yeah. Good
Yeah.
luck.
I mean,
Good luck, Vegas.
He's made like the least amount of flashy
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
He's just a winner,
he
Right,
is.
he is a winner.
Yeah.
which you can't teach.
I have oh my word.
Yeah.
Known
So,
Fernando Mendoza disliker.
Yeah,
for-
Andrew's back,
Yeah.
folks.
Well, hear me out, right? So, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yep.
Could you kind of guess the number, like the percentage of plays that Clint Kubiak does, where they throw the ball from out like under center? You know, QB goes from under center, they throw the ball. Just a rough percentage.
2%.
First of all, the fact that you have the stat pulled up makes me so happy.
I
doesn't
don't
have
have it
it.
pulled up.
This
I
is
saw this
off
the
of
other
the
day,
dome. Off the
and I was
dome.
like, this is.
I love it. I'm gonna guess it's pretty low. I mean,
I'm trying to picture Sam Darnold under center last year.
right. I
and
feel like there
can't
is a
do it.
lot of.
How low is it?
51% of their passing plays they're
Oh.
under center.
Oh
Is
really?
that true?
This is what the stats
Wow.
said. I didn't
Okay.
I didn't
All right, I
verify.
just say, hey, that's all.
How many passing plays under center did Fernando Mendoza play last year?
I know he was a huge shotgun.
Yeah,
guy,
big
so
shot,
I
yeah.
know it's super.
The answer is 5.
Wow.
5 plays.
Hey, that's the college game, bro. 5 plays, 95%, just
Do you
5
think
plays.
five
That's crazy.
plays?
Is Kubiak going to force him under center?
I don't know. I mean, I think if you do what Seahawks did last season, you know, you should.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you do have Ashton Genty.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
And-
who, I mean, comparisons between Clint Kubiak's offense in Seattle with Kenneth Walker and the potential Raiders this year. I mean, I don't necessarily hate putting Mendoza under center for a good bit of the plays, but 50% of the time, I don't know about all that.
We did this last week. We went on too long of a rant about Fernando Mendoza.
That's fair.
It's
We
for
gotta
Monday.
rein
We
it
say
in.
it for Monday. But like me and my dad were talking about how, like, that's how we got into the conversation. We were talking like, Caleb Williams has potential to be a top 7 quarterback in the NFL, but I don't think he'll soar up into a top 5 level. Just because he's
Like ever
he will
or next year?
Like, I don't think he's like MVP.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever?
I mean,
Yeah.
In his career?
I think he's too much. I think he's a
mean,
college.
He could be a 2-3-time MVP.
I'm with Bradley.
With
on
that
this.
coach, too, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
That is
Mahomes,
true.
Andy Reid situation.
I will say this. That is true.
It's
I think that if he
disgusting.
wins, it is a lot in part of a coach QB duo.
Yeah.
But I think he also has been told that he can still be a college QB. He is not. Like, honestly, if you really watch
Works.
him, it sounds weird. He is the first ever non-pro style QB to work in the NFL.
Well, Mahomes was the first, I would say.
Or, well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
They're
true.
both, they are very
Yeah.
similar.
Them
It's
two,
backyard football.
it's weird.
I
Because,
mean,
even Lamar is a pro style QB. Like, he's just a pro style scramling QB. He just runs.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, like when he's passing, it's
Yeah.
kind of pro style. Yeah.
which, first of all, let me say this. Like, I mean no hate towards Caleb Williams. I absolutely love
Yeah,
Caleb
yeah,
Williams. Caleb Williams is freaking awesome. Nice man. And, I mean, I hope he gets that trademark, by the way. Apparently, he's not going to because Jerome Gervin has it. But
Oh, he does. Yeah. Isn't it basketball?
yeah,
player?
Jerome
yeah.
Iceman Gervin.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
a
also,
basketball
apparently, Drake's also trying to file it for his album. That's
Oh, I saw like the Raptors put ice on their seats for him at the Raptors game. It's like, yeah, whatever. Such a cornball, bro.
But I mean, here's the thing. You currently, my point. I'm just gonna cut to the point. You currently have first overall picks in the NFL, such as Cam Ward,
Mhm.
Kyler Murray. No, I'm just kidding. what
Yeah, like
genuinely-
Caleb, Cam.
What we boiled down to is that Cam Ward and Caleb Williams both
And
have
Bryce.
potential to be faces of the league in the future,
mhm.
but in polar opposite ways. Caleb Williams is an absolute star and will put
Yeah.
an entire team on the map.
Highlight machine.
Yeah,
highlight
I mean, he was
machine,
touted as that before
whereas-
he even got in the league.
Cam Ward is almost more, I'm not calling him Drew Brees. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling him Drew Brees. Where he's like more like a Drew Brees. Like, how often do you guys see a Drew Brees?
Are you calling him Drew Brees?
Like,
Sounds like you're calling
you,
him Drew Brees.
you never see a Drew Brees like major highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like very rarely, unless it's just like some
Yeah.
crazy needle thread.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Cam Ward strikes me as, like somebody who's just gonna go out there.
Perform.
He doesn't have to be flashy.
Do his thing.
He's just gonna get the ball out. to
Cam
who
Ward
needs to
is
go.
your favorite quarterback's favorite quarterback.
Yeah. He's very pure. And like that's why there's so many, like even Tom Brady said something about him the other day. Like everyone loves Cam Ward because he's just a pure QB.
He's
Very
strictly
unhateable.
a football player.
Yeah. I don't make music. I just play football.
I was playing football.
In terms of personalities, he's one of the most boring people I've ever met, or not met, but
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
You know,
I just
but
love
that's good as a
I
quarterback.
just love the
That's
fact,
what
like,
you
yeah,
want.
Fine, yeah.
you look
Yeah.
like all these QBs in the league. It's like, oh yeah, Caleb Williams. Oh, he's at Coachella now. Oh, he's got his nails painted. Oh gosh. Oh, what is he doing? It's like
Right.
he's going crazy.
In the news.
Matthew Stafford's going in the news because he was a crazy frat boy and his wife is kind of gets
Justin
around.
Herbert's
Yeah.
marrying Madison.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about
No,
to
like,
say, yes.
all these QBs are everywhere in the news. Genuinely, if something came out that Cam Ward was on an admission trip in Zimbabwe, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that checks out. If it comes out that he was reading books in his living room all day,
Yeah, that sounds
that checks
all
out. If it comes out that he was partying in a nightclub in Miami, I'd be like, what?
Damn.
That ain't
That is
Cameron.
not Cameron.
So
Cameron
on the
Ward.
wrist.
what I'm hearing is that Cameron Ward is Matt Ryan.
Low key, yeah. I mean, when
don't
when
hate
did
it.
you ever see Matt Ryan in the news?
All I'm gonna say,
Never.
all I'm gonna say
Other
is,
than when he
People
won his
forget about him
MVP,
because
baby.
of that.
Come on.
don't let Cam Ward get wifed up because then we will never see him in the media ever again.
Never.
We will literally just see him
Never.
on Sundays. and that's
after,
it.
Yes.
after Cam Ward retires a 5-time MVP and 4-time Super Bowl
Yes.
champion,
Yes.
we might never hear from him again.
Does he have a girlfriend?
Oh my gosh, he's had a girlfriend since 2020.
That's awesome.
That's a loyal
And
man.
that
right
is
there.
the
So
most
loyal.
Cam Ward thing
Yes.
I've ever
That
heard.
is. That
Yes.
is.
Mr. Consistent.
Where did he
love
meet
it.
her? Like
She
his first
is
school?
because obviously he was at Incarnate Word.
Incarnate
T,
Word. Thank you.
Grayson.
Nyla Landon was a
I was about to
standout
say
volleyball.
Landon.
Oh my god!
What? Is she a beast?
Standout volleyball, basketball, and track at IC Catholic Prep in Chicago before playing collegiate volleyball at Barry and the University of Incarnate Word. They met around 2020 while both were athletes at Incarnate Word. She is known to be supportive presence at his games, has been described as steady support away from the limelight.
Let's go.
This is
Wow.
While they have shared,
It writes
while
itself.
they have shared
Humble king and
occasional rare photos on social media, such as
Yes.
after his big games. Landon keeps a low-key profile at one
what you
point,
want.
making her Instagram private to avoid the
That's
spotlight
beautiful.
during
Wow.
the NFL draft.
She doesn't. She
Wow.
doesn't want the
Oh
fame. She
my
doesn't want
goodness.
the.
Buy stock in their
spotlight.
kids, by the way. Buy stock
Shut
in the Ward
up.
family genes.
I'm about to
Ward-
show you
They're
guys
about to
them
be
two
nasty.
together too, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh
I mean,
my
that's
goodness,
awesome.
That is Cam Ward's girlfriend."
That's adorable.
That. I
That's
mean,
adorable.
There's
Cam
nothing
Ward's
you
life,
can
bro.
hate about Cam Ward.
Nothing.
He is literally
just a good-looking couple. Happy to be there.
Yeah.
Not too
No,
flashy.
dude, she's loving every minute of that.
Like,
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
no, she's exactly
This
what
is
she
the
wants.
only
piece of herself.
PDA picture I can find of them. And it's literally just him, like her kissing him
Sharing
before
a
he goes
sweet
to-
moment.
Yeah, after a game.
Like
It's grody.
Beautiful, but also disgusting. Never
Get a room,
touch
Cam
women.
Ward.
Never.
If
touch
any
a
of you
woman.
Benchwarmer fans ever think to do PDA, we will
Oh,
find
Slime
you.
you out. Sincerely, the
So the Titans at
Benchwarmers.
quarterback,
Titans
Awesome.
at quarterback are awesome. Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry
to
about the
end that
rant.
segment. Yeah.
just
Running-
blazing Cam Ward. for
running
like
back.
15
This is a weird issue that we
Valid.
have not ran into yet, but is becoming an issue in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Running back by committee can work for some teams,
And it does not work for
but
others.
it does not work for others. And it is the Titans are currently sitting there with a running back by committee that does not work. They have two nice, not good, not great, but nice running back twos in Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears.
Mhm.
Then you get into the wide receiver room, and you got Calvin Ridley, Chim DK, Wandale Robinson, and Elick Iamanor. And I'm not
that's a
going to mention the
pretty-
rest of the wide receiver room.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
It is a really strange wide receiver room because, I mean, you look at names like Calvin Ridley, who's not good anymore. He's so far past his prime.
Yeah, he only had one good season.
If he's even on the
So
team
bad.
next year, it's a vet minimum.
Wandale Robinson, who should be a fantastic wide
Great
receiver
signing.
too for this
That'd
team.
be good.
Elick Iamanor, who has shown flashes of potential,
Crazy
Right.
potential.
like insane levels of potential, but the issue is like he is a 2 to 3 year development piece.
Yep, he was a 5th round pick for a reason.
Yeah, and then you have Chimere DK, who is,
I mean,
as
he's
we had
electric,
mentioned,
But
Electric.
when he
True.
catches the ball.
but he has
Yeah.
to catch the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a
And he was an all-pro kick returner.
yeah,
so
he's a
like-
special
Right.
teamer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you
he's
keep
mostly a
him.
special teamer.
and even if you look back at like Devin Hester, right?
Mhm.
He was not a
Right.
premier wide receiver.
You don't really
No.
have him there for
but
that reason.
he was a premier.
Exactly.
I mean, like, he might, and honestly, the issue is, like, I think that that's what we want Chimere DK to be, and that's who Chimere DK wants to be as well.
yeah, that's his role.
But I just, like, because we haven't had a pure wide receiver, like a pure return man in the NFL in so long, and Chimere DK might take heed back to that.
Yep.
So with that being said, the Titans have two capable receivers and one guy who they're slotting in because you got, it's kind of like that high school coach who's got no one else. They put the point guard at wide receiver.
Yeah, there's
you
gonna
know?
Yeah.
So to me, the wide receiver room needs work. Absolutely. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of Titans fans are actually underrating how much work the wide receiver room needs.
It's bad.
But
Yeah.
the luxury of it is that you just need a wide receiver one, but the bad thing is that you just need a wide receiver one.
Yeah. And they're not going to take a wide receiver one at
No.
4. There's
No.
no way.
Who do you think they're taking?
I mean,
let's
it's
get
actually
into
pretty
it.
set in stone at this point.
Jeremiah
They're taking that guy right there.
Okay.
Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love.
That's,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
no one's saying
The
anything.
running back
different
room
at this
also
point.
is Dookie, as
Yeah.
we talked about. So
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
say this,
need
I
a
like
true
Tajay Spears. He just doesn't get enough playing time.
And he won't.
But
Yeah.
I don't think he's better than Jeremiah Love.
right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. I mean, I think that if you ask
Might get some
anyone who
trade
is
value out of him.
truly looking at running backs in the NFL, it's rare to have back-to-back years where there's a premier running back on the board.
Right.
I mean, like, he is at a level that, like, guys like Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs were at in terms of
Yeah.
hype
So
coming
good.
out of the draft. And it has been shown historically that, because Ashton Genty was a weird fluke case where you have 0 offensive lineman who can block. And even with that, he was number 1 in yards after contact in the NFL last year, which is pretty damn impressive for
That's
a rookie.
awesome.
Didn't he hit 1,000?
Yeah, I think he did.
I think he did.
Which
yeah.
is insanity. I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
for a Raiders running back in
he is a
2025.
stud.
Yeah.
Like, the natural thing with the NFL is that we have seen that whenever you draft a running back with really high upside early, it works out.
Well, he got a 975.
I mean,
It,
say.
it,
Basically,
it
it's
works out if you have pieces already
Around it, yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Right.
the problem with Genty is
Yeah,
that
there's
Yeah.
nobody.
Well, the other thing
other
with
than
Genty is
Bowers.
you could send a
Yeah.
bunch of people in the backfield too, because who are you gonna sack?
I mean,
Exactly.
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. What's the other threat back there?
Right.
Here's the thing: you got Cam Ward, who is a threat back there.
Who can throw out of a sack,
Yeah.
literally.
Right.
Who, yeah, literally.
To an open
It's
field of
wild to
grass
say this,
because
but he
nobody's
might-
going to be there to catch the
might-
ball.
The two guys I already mentioned, Caleb Williams and Patrick Holmes,
Yeah.
are obviously the two best at throwing out of a sack in the league. And Cam Ward might genuinely already be 3
plays
and plays a
similarly.
totally different. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
because he has
yeah.
the way like that their arms move when they rear back to throw.
The
All 3 of
side
those
arm.
guys, yeah, it's those side. It's like baseball-esque, you know. That
Yeah.
they find a way to just get it
They
out
had
and
to.
sling it.
I know Mahomes was a huge baseball kid.
Yeah,
He was, yeah.
I'm pretty
He's a
sure
beast.
Caleb Williams was, and I know Cam Ward was. So
Yeah.
that makes
Makes sense.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, the image that comes to my head is the throw he had versus the Saints where he was literally parallel
Yes,
to the
dude.
ground and flipped one over to Tajay.
Gosh.
But anyways, then you got the tight end room that could definitely use I don't know why the Titans let go of Chigakonkwo.
Because they believe in Gunnar Helm.
Gunnar Helm has
He's
showed
okay.
flashes of being really good.
I think he's a
but
good
it's
receiver.
flashes. Yeah. Daniel Bellinger is a fine pickup. I actually like the pickup a lot, but I like him as a blocking tight end.
He's a
three.
blocking tight end.
Yeah,
he is not a receiving tight end.
And then in terms of the O line, I was about to say the O line is terrible, but really you have a good foundation. Dan Moore, I think we can deal with him for another year. Like
Overpaid, but
he's
decent.
He's decent. Skronsky's great.
Skronsky's
That is the
great.
one
Yep.
offensive lineman on the Titans that like everyone's like, yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
J.C. Latham is really good when he's playing right guard, but he's not good when he's playing tackle. We go back to the whole Will Campbell thing.
Yeah.
Then you have Cordell Volson, who I actually like that pickup, but I don't know if I like him as a starting right guard. And then Austin Schlottman, who is currently our starting center, which I don't love, I don't hate. With that being said, the main needs offensively for the Titans are a true RB1, a true wide receiver 1, and a tackle to replace either a tackle to replace J.C. Latham's spot or a good interior offensive lineman that can help J.C. Latham. Because J.C. Latham's fine. He's not as bad as Will Campbell is. Like, he's fine, but at his guard spot, he's significantly better.
Yeah.
So I think you go out and get a guard or get a true.
You
get a true tackle or you get a guard.
Guys
to
like
supplement him.
Taylor Decker, Cam Robinson that we talked about earlier. I mean, Kevin Zeitler is still available.
Even,
he was on the team last
Mekhi
year.
Becton would be a good pickup. At this
Mekhi
point.
Becton.
So
Yeah, he's available.
Have fun with that one, bro.
yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
I mean,
You guys already got Deculus, and
yeah.
I know he's not starting, and never let that man touch the field.
I mean, credit to Mekhi Becton. He is one of the largest human beings
He
that
is
has
very
ever
good.
walked the
He is
face of
very,
the
and
planet.
maybe he just needs a new spot. Maybe he just needs to,
And then you go on to the defense. The defensive line is great. You got John Franklin Myers, Jeffrey Simmons, and Jordan Elliott, which the way that Saleh plays, you have those three, and you're doing great.
The Titans quietly in the offseason got the best available wide receiver and maybe the best available defensive lineman.
Yeah. And then Jermaine Johnson was a fantastic pickup.
Yep, I like that.
Swap out someone you're not going to use for someone who you are going to use. Always great. Then Cedric Gray is every single predictor's pick for the big defensive explosion guy this year. Cause
He
showed fantastic flashes.
I love him a lot.
Then Cody Barton is your main middle linebacker, is a very underrated guy.
He's good.
But then James Williams as your Sam is just
I don't
like it. Then left corner is Cordell Flott, who was a really fun pickup. Strong safety Amani Hooker, who is kind of the Titans hold down for a while. Yep. Then free safety is Kevin Winston and Tony Adams, because
Kevin Winston's young, and I don't think he played last year. I think he was injured.
No, he didn't play much at all.
Yeah.
But whenever he was on the field, he looked really nice. And again, we're also forgetting this guy was a projected top 10 pick before he got injured. So who knows? Then Joshua Williams is your right side corner, and then you got Alante Taylor.
Yep.
You also got Marcus Harris.
Yeah,
who's kind of a fun pickup. But
which I'll always be a fan of Vol going to the Titans.
That's awesome.
But they probably overpaid a little bit for Alante Taylor.
Yeah, now the dust is
but
cleared.
needed corners desperately.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you're the Titans, your biggest needs are an RB1, a high impact edge. That's the difference. You have an edge already who's pretty good in Jermaine Johnson, but you need someone who's going to be explosive, because Jermaine Johnson's really good at run stopping. He's not a good pass rusher.
Yeah.
You need a true true premier lockdown corner, because Cordell Flott and Alante Taylor, great CB2 and great slot corner. You need a CB1.
Yeah.
True wide receiver 1, and I already mentioned whatever direction you want to go with the O-line. Same thing with the Patriots.
They're going to get Tyreek Hill.
And then I think
They
that
seriously might.
They
seriously might.
I think
it's getting
Who else, bro? I mean, it's not good. It's not a good situation.
I would love to see like some linebacker and secondary depth as well, just because like those linebackers I mentioned are good, like Cedric Gray, Cody Barton, and James Williams, good. But
if they go down, who's behind them?
You got Mohamed Diabate, not to be confused with Kentucky's former Kentucky player Mohamed Diabate, who has the exact same name, just spelled different, which I find pretty funny.
If I had a nickel for every time
Mohamed
Mohamed Diabate popped up, I'd have
2 nickels, which is really weird that it happened twice. But anyways, at the 4, there's no debating it at this point. It's the
Everyone knows it is going to be
The Titans are getting Jeremiah Love at 4,
Which-
unless some team decides to trade up.
At the start of, or at the end of the regular season, I was full in on
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain, Arvell
Yep.
Reese, Sonny Styles.
Which, by the way, we'll wrap up the show talking about Ruben Bain.
Yeah. But I mean, Jeremiah Love's combine was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's just such a
So
beast.
and
dude.
he's day one. He's better than Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably combined. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so good to just have somebody who can just get a spark for your offense. Just somebody.
Plus,
Poor
if you're the Titans or Borgonzi, you don't know when you're going to be in the position to get a running back of this caliber.
Exactly.
He has the best tape since Bijan by far.
For sure.
And then
Yeah.
before Bijan, I don't know who I would put. Maybe Jamal Charles. Like that.
Marshall
Yeah.
Falk.
That his tape is insane because he has been ripping up the college game for 3 years.
I think he's got like the most 90-yard runs
Probably,
out of
dude.
any
Yeah, I
player
mean,
in history or something, but he's got a lot of them. Home run hitter.
Also, just as a little culture fit too, he fits the Tennessee culture very well. Where he's quiet, soft spoken. By the way,
Notre Dame guy.
has severe autism, which is pretty cool too.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has severe
What a
autism.
legend.
He's like
Really, really cool.
he's a more video games instead of the club kind of guy.
Yeah, he
That's
I
what I
forget
love
how
to see.
long it was. Don't quote me on this. He was nonverbal for like a pretty heavy part of his
Oh,
childhood,
really?
which is really cool.
That is really cool.
But yeah, also one of my friends met him. Apparently, he was just like a super nice guy.
I bet,
Yeah.
dude.
But like again, like you will never hear him get into controversy. Him and Cam Ward are kind of like 2 peas in a pod to me. It
Yeah.
makes too much sense. But if Arvell Reese is passed on, it might be kind of a hard decision. But then
Yeah.
again, I feel like Arvell Reese just doesn't really fit the Titans.
Yeah.
What are the odds David Bailey falls to 4?
I think David Bailey and Arvell Reese are probably your 2 3s.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then you're not taking Sonny Styles.
Yeah, I don't think that the Titans need. I think if you look at Jeremiah Love versus Sonny Styles, like a lot of people from the outside looking in who have not done a lot of analysis like we have are gonna be like, that's a luxury pick for a team that sucks. Why did they do that? It's not. It's I want to develop Cam Ward, and I want to have a guy who has potential to be a top 3 running back in the league.
Right.
And
Yeah.
NFL do it.
You're
For
investing.
a team who has been historically a running back haven.
Right.
It
Run
feels
the
like the
damn
right
ball.
pick.
Yep.
Then at 35, again, I also listed Arvell Reese and David Bailey as your other 2 options. The Titans are in a place where they kind of can pick whoever out of those 3. But I think Jeremiah Love is honestly the best pick outside of Arvell Reese. And at that point, I think it's tied. Like I think it's really just who do you think you need more.
Yeah.
Then in terms of the 35th overall pick, which by the way, the Titans have 4, 35, 66, and as I said, we will include like 105s and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean,
They have
35
101.
is pretty much a first-round pick.
Yeah.
With the amount of players that are available this year, especially at the positions the Titans need, wide receiver and defensive
Yeah.
line.
With that being said, I think that if you look at looking ahead more to the mid 60s, we've talked about receivers there available a lot. So I think you pass on a receiver here. I think you go with Colton Hood because Colton Hood has a lot of corner 1 potential.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of who's the Chiefs corner who just went to the Rams. I just blanked on his name.
Is it Nick?
Hold on.
No, not Nicky Moore.
How are we forgetting?
Hold on.
This is because he went to Washington. I can literally name every single vital. I can name his blood type right now.
McDuffie.
Yeah, Trent McDuffie.
Jeez.
He reminds me so much of Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that he's got Titans.
You
kinda
have
like-
2 Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee to Tennessee.
Yeah, you have 2 of them.
And you pair him up with Alontae Taylor.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Feels very Titan on brand.
Yeah.
But if not, and Casey Concepcion is staring you down, that is a really hard pick to make because Casey Concepcion.
Or
Whoa.
yeah.
I wonder if his
has-
game's too similar to like Wandale, like size wise. You know what I mean? Like they're both kind of on
Yeah,
the smaller
or
side.
DK, yeah.
Yeah, and they, yeah, seriously,
Also,
all
I
of
just
them. Yeah.
want to say I looked up a Titans mock draft and I'm going through it just on the Tennessee Titans website, and you've got a bunch of names in here: Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate. I want to shout out Rob Rang from Fox Sports, who thinks we should take an inside O lineman out of Penn State. And I'm going to try to pronounce this name. I've never heard of this guy before, but this is from Rob Rang of Fox Sports. Ole Vavaga.
It's gonna look racist if you keep going.
Yeah, I should. Just look up
Go, bro.
Penn State O lineman, and it's the one
Yeah.
with the wild.
Weird.
Is
name.
it number 71 or something?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just
Well,
looking at names right
yeah.
now.
I mean, because while we're talking about mock drafts, CBS Sports has Titans 35th pick, Akeem Mesidor.
I like
Corner.
that. I don't think he'll drop that far though. That's my only
No.
issue. But to me, I think at 35, you stared at even. Honestly, I think if Denzel Boston is available, that's a hard pick to pass up. However, my splash is kind of different for the Titans. But then I think that you go ideally Jeremiah Love, Colton Hood. Then at 66, there is a certain guy who is my number one draft darling of this draft. I've said that for a couple guys. Jake Slaughter, Jacob Rodriguez, Skylar Bell is my mega draft darling of this class out of UConn. He should have won the Biletnikoff this year. He might have. I don't know if he did. But winner. Hold on, I gotta look this up real quick. That was Mekhi Lemon. That's
UConn.
Pretty understandable.
out of UConn. Skylar Bell out of UConn. He has every single writing on the wall of being the next big-time third, fourth round steal out of the draft. From a small school, only popped off in his last year, has everything written all over him, and I think that he would be a great pickup. But if not, and if you take KC or Denzel Boston earlier, Davison Igbinosun, or Josiah Trotter, both pretty interesting pickups there. And then past that, in the 101, I think that's your perfect time to go out and get a high upside O-lineman like Logan Jones out of Iowa.
Gotta love it.
Yep, can't go wrong there.
Or even get a high upside edge like Jai Sean Barham out of Michigan. Just get a high upside pick. And then in terms of free agents, throw some money at Taylor Decker, see if he'll come back.
Yeah.
Or Cam Robinson. But throw some money at them too. Throw money at Tyreek Hill, please.
Gotta do it.
You
Might
have
as
to.
well.
Gotta do it.
Because
Might
to
as well.
see Tyreek Hill in a Titans uniform would also just be really funny because
Be
it's another
awesome.
washed wide receiver coming to the Titans.
I mean,
So funny.
that would the narrative has to continue.
But
Yes,
it
it has to.
It gives you a wide receiver one who has done it his entire career.
Yeah.
And while that sounds really dumb, like we saw how well it worked with Drake May last year. Like Stephon Diggs is a wide receiver one, not a great wide receiver one, but he's a wide receiver one,
Yeah.
and it worked great.
And like in a perfect scenario, say Tyreek is ready, which it looks like he will be.
Yep.
And he's still, 80 or 90% of his prime. That's awesome. And
Yeah.
I'll take that for cheap any day.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans have a lot of places they can go, which is a blessing and a curse.
A lot of holes, but also a lot of potential.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So many unproven guys on this roster.
Yeah,
but
ton.
I have faith in each and every single one of them. I believe in all of you.
True fan
which is good because I think like the general NFL rules, like 50% of the guys are going to work out, and the Titans have
Yeah.
probably like 6 guys this season that are looking to work out or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's like in the Madden franchise before the preseason when
Yeah.
you have every time I do a Titans franchise, it's always Gunnar Helm that comes
Yep.
into the coach's office and is like, "Coach, I'm ready to break out this year." Like, Gunnar, you've been a veteran for 5 years now. Like, it's about time.
anyways, in terms of the decisions they need to make, their QB is great.
Yep.
Running back, you need a premier running back in today's league if
And-
you're not going to be a pass-heavy team, which I don't think the Titans are going to be a pass-heavy team because they never have been.
No.
Wide receiver, you need a true one. Tight end room is fine for now.
Yeah.
O-line could definitely use some interior depth for sure. Defensive line, you could definitely use an edge. But,
Yeah, you can really go anywhere with that one.
exactly. Linebacker, I literally said potential is there for the linebacker core.
Yeah.
The Titans linebacker core could genuinely be a top 3 linebacker core in the NFL in 2 years, but it could also
The Titans, even though they were garbage last year, they still had one of the better defenses in the NFL.
Yeah.
by
Found a
pure
way.
It was just
rank,
the offense
by
that
pure
couldn't
rank,
get
I think
anything
they had
done.
number 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Which pure rank also sucks. Like I'd say we probably have like 13th.
Yeah.
You throw our little Robert Saleh system in there.
Right. Ooh. Gonna be nasty.
Interesting.
Gonna be nasty.
Never not had a top 5 defense, by the way.
Wow.
And then safety room is fine. Like we've kind of discussed that. They have 3
Yeah.
good guys.
They're good.
Then special teams is probably one of the best special teams in the NFL,
Picked
which
up
is
Tommy
really
Townsend.
ironic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tommy Townsend.
I love Tommy
Yeah.
Townsend.
Tommy
Two forward
Townsend,
boys.
Joey Sly, who is historically one of the most consistent kickers of all time, and you got the best returner in the NFL, which is really funny.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
I have 2 splashes for the Titans to make, though.
Okay.
Because why not? Continue your risky offseason. And this is also my team, so I'm going to govern it how I want
There
to.
you go.
Y'all want the less splash or the bigger splash first?
Let's do less and then bigger.
Yeah.
So, as we know, the Raiders kind of got screwed over with getting Max Crosby back.
Yeah.
Because that kind of sucked, you know? And I don't think the Titans have enough cap to go out and trade for Max Crosby. But Nakobe Dean is going to be a backup for them this season.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we toss him a 7th and say, hey,
Right?
give us Nakobe Dean?
He's
then.
kind of wasted space
That's a
on
name.
their roster.
And they paid him a ton.
Right.
So we'll take that off your
Right,
hands.
take that
Yeah,
off.
we can
Yeah.
pay it.
Yeah. So I think that's a win-win for both sides.
Mhm.
Like the Raiders are just, I mean, obviously the Raiders are banking on a non-injury, but to have Nakobe Dean as a backup feels really wrong.
Wasted.
So yeah, I think that's a win-win, and I think I think the Raiders should just look into receiving a 7th or a 6th for Nakobe Dean. Period, no matter what team it is.
Yeah.
Then my major splash, which I don't even know how realistic this one is, but
I don't care. Give it to me. I need it so bad.
the Titans received the 16th overall pick and reversed this track of time in which we screwed up and gave A.J. Brown away and lost with getting Treylon Burks. We go out and get Jordan Tyson with the 16th overall pick, who to me has the best wide receiver 1 upside in this draft.
Mm.
The issue is that's trade with the Jets.
Ooh.
With this being said, the Jets received the Titans' current 3rd round pick or 2nd. I don't really know which one would work better. I say give them this year's 3rd, next year's 3rd, and maybe like a 6th as well as Will Levis to see if they want to work on a project QB.
To trade back into the first round?
For the Titans to go back into the first round and get 2 picks in the first round.
I mean, I love it for the Titans. If the Jets do that, they need to nuke the whole city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it as a
For
Titans
Will
fan.
Levis.
That wouldn't surprise me
Yeah.
if the
And
Jets
that's the
actually
thing.
did some
I
stuff
had to
like
look
that.
for a team that would actually do that because like that is
Historically,
also
they
like,
would.
that is also like a pretty big assumption of the Titans that before the season starts they will make out a deal to get Will Levis out because
Yeah,
I mean,
they signed Hendon Hooker. Like it's
Right.
over.
Levis is out. Yeah.
Yeah, Levis is out, which
I
is
mean-
kind of ironic that Hendon Hooker is the final stone to kill
right.
Will
That's
Levis.
pretty awesome.
But which I don't know. But overall, I think the Titans are in a very interesting spot where they can kind of do whatever this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, out of the both trades, I'd really like to see us go for Nakobe Dean just because I think that would actually
Yeah.
totally work. Or
That's-
Kwity Paye, any of them.
Yeah, just any edge 2.
Yeah.
That's what
Exactly.
we call it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't need a premier. I mean, it'd be awesome to have a premier.
Oh,
edge,
absolutely.
but
yeah.
we don't need one.
No.
Anyways, do we want to move on to the premier edge of the drafts little story?
Yeah, we
Ruh-roh.
had some. When did this news break? Like today or
This
yesterday?
was yesterday
It was,
while I
yeah.
was eating in the dining hall.
Oh, okay, there we
Huh.
go.
So, if you guys did not know, I'm just gonna say the full details.
Yeah, you
'cause
got it. Yeah.
fuck it.
Go for it.
All right. So Reuben Bain in like 2 years ago, I think it was.
24.
Yeah, 24. So now it's 2 years ago. That's crazy. He was on a two girls, 3 guys, 3-on-2 scenario, and they were in Miami. He was with 2 of his teammates. One transferred, one is still there, and they had 2 girls. And Reuben Bain was driving, and he was impaired somehow. I forget how he was impaired, but he was somehow impaired, and in a car wreck killed a woman. First of all, rest in peace to that girl. So sad.
Horrible story. Yeah.
Horrible story. But Reuben Bain or his agent, whoever it is, paid off the girl's family to not press charges.
Yeah, and the charges got dropped, which is why this was never a story until now, apparently.
Yeah.
Which the fact that it's coming out now, before he gets drafted,
Nice work, Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, seriously,
that's. I mean, that's got
the
Howie's
timing is a
fingerprints on
little,
it.
interesting there. Yeah.
But I guess the main question is, how does this affect his draft stock? I mean,
Right.
it's crazy that
How
we're
far
asking
does he
that someone
slide?
died, but
Yeah.
that's what we do. We're NFL
Right.
people.
And
How does this affect his draft
Right.
stock?
I mean, I guess the next question is, how does this work legally if they didn't press charges?
They
You
can't-
know?
I mean, they can't do anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's just
that's-
that's just the stain that you have on
Yeah.
him. So are you the team that's willing to do that?
Yeah, so the
A lot of teams
full
are. We know the
110%
NFL.
yeah.
A lot of teams are willing to
not
do
care.
that. Yeah.
The 110% release details are, I'll just read it like word for word verbatim.
Cool.
Top 2026 NFL draft prospect and former Miami Hurricanes. Funny that he's from Miami, by the way. Defensive end Reuben Bain Jr. was the driver in a fatal 2024 car crash that killed passenger Destiny Betts. The March 17th, 2024 incident happened at 4 a.m. with a collision on I-65 where Bain was cited for careless driving, though the charges were later dismissed. Then sophomore Ruben Bain was driving a 2021 Land Rover with 4 passengers when it hit another car and subsequently struck concrete barriers. Destiny Betts, 22, was critically injured, spent nearly 3 months in a coma before passing away on June 13th, 2024. Again, God rest her soul. Yep. Legal outcomes, according to reports, the careless driving citation against Bain was dismissed in May 2024, approximately 2 weeks before Betts passed away. And police noted that Bain's condition appeared normal, and there was no suspected use of drugs and alcohol. However, no field sobriety tests were performed on the scene, and there was a possible impairment.
Interesting.
So,
Well, I don't want to speculate here, but you're flying up I-65 at 4 in the morning with a, what was it, a Range Rover or something loaded down with people?
in terms of team awareness, the report became public in April 2026 to everyone. And NFL teams have known about the incident for a significant amount of time,
I was
though,
gonna say,
with
Brad
some
Holmes
teams
said we've
already
known.
investigating the matter. The family of Destiny Betts said, "We also wish Mr. Bain the best as he continues his life and career." Wow, that's actually
That's very
Props to
kind.
them.
wow. Yeah, that's.
I wonder if
very,
they
That's-
knew him.
very Christ-like of them. That's
That is very
good
crazy.
for them, man.
Jeez.
people.
And Draft Stats, despite the tragedy, some analysts compared the situation to previous instances where teams had to investigate, with one GM saying the news did not change their perspective at all.
One GM, Howie Rose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro.
He's like, I just
no,
don't care.
no,
Howie
Howie
Rose was like,
Philadelphia.
He's like, actually, we were trying to trade up for him, actually. So, yeah.
But see, if it was me, I'd have been like, yeah, he's a terrible human being, and he's not going to get drafted to the top 10.
Didn't he
2
say-
weeks later.
Didn't he say he supported the current gas prices? But anyways, I mean, my take on it, I don't think we want to speak too long on this, like our actual takes on it, because it's a horrible scenario. Again, rest in peace to Destiny. That's absolutely horrible. But I mean, should it tank his stock? I don't know. I wish I knew the full story, and I wish the case would have got dismissed, honestly.
I mean,
But
they're not drafting you because of character.
yeah, to me,
But remember, I'm going to say this, right? There was a certain guy, James Pierce, right? He had character questions. The Atlanta drafted him anyway, and where is he now? Federal prison.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we do draft people based on character, but I'm saying that maybe we should.
Right. Maybe there's
Do you
something to be said
Do you
for that.
trade a short stint of very productive double-digit sack seasons for like eventual federal prison?
But he was only one season with a guy
True,
like
yeah,
Pierce.
yeah.
So I mean, something like that is you never really know. And was it him? Was it his fault? Was it his agent who made that decision? The world may never know. But yeah, I mean, it's a tragic thing to even have to talk about and to learn.
If the family's quote truly represents how they feel, then
Right.
I mean, it very well could have just been a tragic accident.
Right. Could have been
yeah,
a
I mean, it
horrible
could have been the
accident.
other car's fault. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
we
mean,
don't know.
none of us were there, so we don't
Well,
know. But
it
fact they
definitely
paid him
wasn't
off.
the other car's fault because he did get
I mean, they paid him
cited.
oh,
for-
never mind then.
And
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was going super fast. He like the other car did something. They both got cited, but there's not enough legal information because again, it never became a case.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To me, there's also something like weird about it because maybe I'm talking for myself and I don't want to talk for her family, but I don't think there's any amount of money you could pay me to drop a case like that on my own child. I don't have a child, but like I don't think there's any amount of money you could pay me.
So I wonder if he knew them. Like, I
Yeah,
wonder if they were like somewhat friendly already before. Like, if he had known the family, like the Betts family, because maybe that was the case, and they, were just very understanding and forgiving.
I mean, they sound like godlike, Christ-like
right? They
people.
sound, exactly,
so-
exactly.
It's kind of like I mean, whenever I read
Oh,
that,
no.
I thought of the whole like Erica Kirk, like we forgive them.
Oh gosh.
But like in all seriousness, like I want to know more about it, but at the same time, I also don't want to know more about it
Yeah.
because like if the family is truly okay with it, then I guess I'm okay with it. It's not my business.
And I don't know much about Ruben, like as a person off the field. I have no idea.
because
who
he kind of
is.
also popped on the scene like this year.
Right. It was kind of So I wonder if genuinely again just a horrible accident. Like maybe he's a great kid and it just horrible things happen sometimes. You know.
I wish
and
he would come.
Dumb
out and
mistakes
make a
happen.
statement on it, honestly, like that would clear the air a lot.
Yeah,
and
that
it would
would help.
honestly do like even if he literally said like I was impaired and I like truly made a mistake.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
so
if he
sorry
owns
for
up
it.
to it, yeah.
Like as long as he doesn't come out and be like,
policy.
yeah, I meant to do that. Like,
Yeah,
as long as he
yeah.
doesn't say something awful, like, he's like I would much rather respect him to say that.
And I mean, he has to live with this. He's had to live with this for 2 years now. You know, just that just shadow behind him, like that's horrible.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, even if you are a horrible person, you do live with that shadow in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, is this not just Jalen Carter was kind of in the same situation?
Very similar.
Minus the payout.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, he didn't say anything, and nobody said anything, and his draft stock went down. Like
It did.
I'm a Falcons fan. Falcons fans were just like upset that we didn't get Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
You know, and then when we did pick somebody, you know,
All right. Yeah, true. Yeah, karma kind of.
I think that was Penix. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was either Penix or Bijan.
Andrew, I feel
2 very different sides of the spectrum.
Right. I mean, if it was Bijan, I was like, all right, well.
I can't remember what year.
Yeah,
it
let
was.
me see. I'll see.
Yeah, we need to end on a positive note here. We gotta we gotta flip the conversation. to
Desmond Ritter. Where is he now? The Packers.
Is he back to door dashing?
He might be. He might be. I think I saw he was on the Packers though.
Really?
I saw
It was one of the teams we
Green
talked
Bay
about.
Packers.
There it
Yes,
is.
sir.
There it is.
I saw Josh Rosen was an assistant as a finance
Are
company.
you serious?
That's
Remember that guy?
Oh
Josh
yeah,
Rosen?
of course.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tampa State
he's gonna make
Manhattan.
every team regret they didn't pick him.
Every
You know what?
team.
Before, just to set up, we might do another episode this week. I don't know. We might. We may or may not. I don't know. We might also wait till the draft is over.
Yeah.
Depends on how we're feeling this week.
But
you will see us
We
Monday.
will be doing
Yeah.
mock drafts on
Mock
socials
draft
on Monday.
Anyways,
It was the Bijan draft. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The
you're
Falcons
fine.
picked Bijan.
Okay.
Pick
Can't
before
hate that.
Jalen.
y'all give me a
I like
random year within the mid. This is how we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna
Okay.
Okay.
random year within the mid 2000s. We're gonna look over the draft class and just get a little
Mid
light.
2000s. Like
2007.
there we go.
I like 2007. Wait,
do
isn't that kind of no? I'm thinking the NBA draft class was really good that year. NFL draft. Yeah, we can do 2 of these real quick and just kind of read through the names. This could be fun. All right, let's see here.
I got a
Alright.
fun one when you're done with that one.
Okay.
Oh. This is the
my
one.
gosh,
This is the one.
What a pull.
Wait, what?
All right, y'all ready? I'm reading them in order. Do we want to go 32 to? We gotta go 1 to 32. That's such a dumb question, Grayson.
It's okay.
All right,
Speed read him.
Jamarcus Russell.
Oh,
Bust.
The one. The
Then
bust
right
of all.
after-
And then right after.
Calvin Johnson and Joe
Oh,
Thomas.
my
2 bangers back
goodness.
to back.
Hall of Famers.
Yes.
All right, then Gaines Adams. I don't know much on him.
Who?
Levi Brown, and then LaRon Landry,
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Adrian Peterson,
There we go.
Heard of him?
Yeah.
Jamal Anderson,
Heard of
Ted
him?
Ginn,
Ted Ginn was nice.
Amobi Okoye,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Patrick Willis,
Oh, this draft class is nasty.
Marshawn Lynch,
This class is nasty.
Darrell Revis,
This class is nasty.
Lawrence Timmons, Justin Harrell, Jarvis Moss, Leon Hall,
Okay.
Michael Griffin, Aaron Ross, Reggie Nelson,
Reggie Nelson, yeah.
Brady Quinn,
Okay,
That's an
there you
interesting
go, Brady.
name there.
Another bust.
Dwayne Bowe, Brandon Merriweather,
Yep.
John Beeson, Anthony Spencer, Robert Meacham, Tennessee legend,
Yep.
Joe Staley,
Yes.
Ben
yes.
Grubbs,
Wow.
Craig Davis. She get in on the 7th floor.
I was hoping you were going to do that.
Greg Olson and
Nice.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Let's
and
go.
then other picks included Eric Weddle,
Yeah.
Lamar Woodley, Sidney Rice, Steve Smith, and Ryan Khalil. Do y'all want to do one more before we end it? or
Yeah,
wanna
let's
end it?
Do the 2013 first round.
Oh, yeah.
It is
We gotta
it
do it.
is hilarious.
So
I
funny.
think EJ Manuel was the first quarterback off the board.
You're right. What are the Bills, right?
Yep.
Is that right?
That might have been in the second round too.
Yeah.
There's no way he was a first rounder.
Eric.
It's ridiculous how bad it
forgot
was.
about
It
this
was
draft.
so bad. I think
Sharif Floyd
I'm
went in
pretty
here,
sure
bro.
Lane Johnson is the
There's
only one.
one good player in the top.
Yes, bro.
All right.
It's so
Derek
Lane
funny.
Johnson.
Eric Fisher, which I will say, Eric Fisher gets overrated very quickly. Like he was actually pretty solid.
He turned out to be solid, but he was bad.
Dude,
to
come
start.
on. I mean, for the number
Really
one
bad to
overall.
start.
the number 1 overall pick. He was supposed to be the greatest offensive line prospect of all
Yeah.
time. He was,
Bro, people saw Central Michigan and were like, yeah, that's the one, bro.
then Luke Jokel.
Luke
was-
Jokel to the
Dude.
Jaguars, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Then Deion Jordan to the Dolphins. Lane
I
Johnson
forgot
to the
about Deion
Eagles.
Jordan.
Yep.
Ezekiel Ansah.
Yep.
Then
Ziggy Ansah.
Barkevius Mingo.
Bingo.
Jonathan Cooper. Tavon Austin.
Oh,
Nice. Gosh,
D.
I
Mi-
wish he turned out.
D. Milliner, hardly even know her. Chance Warmack, DJ Fluker, DJ Hayden, Sheldon Richardson, Star Lotualele, Kenny Vaccaro. That's a name.
Titans
right there.
legend Kenny
Yeah.
Vaccaro.
EJ Manuel. That is also
Come
a name.
Oh, he
on.
was a first rounder. That's
Yep.
ridiculous.
16th.
Jarvis Jones.
Jarvis,
Jones.
yep.
Sorry. Eric Reed,
Finally.
Justin Pugh. That's
a name.
Kyle Long.
Here we go.
Tyler Eifert.
Here we go.
Desmond Trufant.
Here we go.
Those are actually some guys.
Sharif Lord. Then Bjorn Werner.
Wow.
I don't know.
From Florida State. Never heard of that dude ever.
Who?
Never heard of Bjorn Werner.
Bjorn.
Werner. W-E-R.
Jan Werner.
Then Xavier Rhodes.
Okay.
DeLone Jones. And then DeAndre Hopkins.
D-Hop. You went that
Sylvester Williams. Cordero Patterson.
Nice.
Alec Ogletree. Travis Frederick, Matt Elon.
Travis Frederick.
Yeah, and then some other major names.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz, Darius Slay, the Geno Smith,
I forgot his second round.
Kawan Short, Le'Veon Bell, Jamie Collins, Eddie Lacy,
Okay. Feast mode.
Travis Kelce, Tyrann Mathieu, Teron Armstead, Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Tyrann Mathieu went low, man. This was we had the
David
we should
Bakhtiari.
Look at the scouts of this draft.
Kyle Juszczyk.
Let's go.
Micah Hyde in the 5th.
I don't think I realized
We're in the
was
6th
same age
now.
as Travis Kelce.
Latavius Murray's in the 6th.
Wow. Steal.
Ryan Jensen in the 6th as well as a compensatory pick. Jordan Poyer in the 7th.
Yep.
Famous 7th round pick there. And then that is about it.
I told you it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that
Buns.
is ridiculous.
Straight
trying to see-
buns.
I'm trying to see if there's any interesting. Oh, AJ Boye is an interesting, and Jason Myers and Adam Thielen were the undrafted.
The
free agents
undrafted,
in this
yeah.
class.
Adam
Interesting.
Thielen was that long.
Yeah.
I mean, he is old.
Hey,
bro.
hey, hey.
He's old.
Fellow podcaster Will Compton as well.
Hey,
Nice.
come
Nebraska
on.
legend.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for our show. A happy
so.
ending to a fun episode.
Yes.
Thank you all so
This
much
is
for
awesome.
listening. We will see you guys around, and make sure you guys keep your benches warm. I've never said that before, and I will never say it again.
Nah, that's
No,
I
that's
kind of
good.
like it.
All right, never
I like
mind.
it. That
Make
was
sure
good.
y'all keep y'all's benches warm.